Yes, I'm looking at Grumpy Cat. Hello? If anyone's here. Hello. I don't know where everyone else is. I do not know where they be. They all seem to have disappeared. It's very strange. Here we are. I'm live, on time, early, in fact, by a full minute, and I don't know where anyone is. Oh well, I'm sure they'll show up eventually. In the meantime, let me head on over to the stream of live so I can actually see who is there and who is chatting and stuff. Pardon the thunderous typing. Delicious burps. Yes, they're so delicious. Brand new silly picture of my face for tonight's thumbnail. Hope you all enjoy that. Ah, there we are. Okay. Let me just pause that. And excellent. Jay Shockno, what's up, Sean? The ceiling. Fingers crossed it stays that way. Brooks Reddits, hi. Hi. Ronald Isaac, they are all against you. I knew it. I smelled conspiracy in the air and in my loins. Matt Something Epic Sci-Fu says, how was the week so far? It's actually not too bad. It was a little bit stressful to start off with, but things seem to be settling down nicely, so hopefully all will be well by Monday or Tuesday, actually. And the rest of the month should be smooth sailing, so good stuff, good stuff. Verminart, arg, that scared the pants off of me. Well, excellent. Now you just have to take off your shirt and you'll be properly naked. Yes, Manic, evening. Evening. Tim, what's up? I think I already answered that question. Still up there. And hey, Sean, says Matt, and hey, and why hello, says Ron. Excellent. Okay. Happy belated B-Dizzle, says Nair Nick, Nair NYC. Brooks, no, Stickam will never be coming back. Let's just move on. Stickam is long gone. I have moved on. Let's all the rest of us move on too. So I'm trying to track down Teh Gang. Oh, I think I see Skin Slip. What the fuck is going on with my display there? I don't know, my browser's been displaying strangely lately, and I don't know why. I think my onboard graphics may be imploding. It is an older graphics card, a slightly older motherboard. It's basically a hand-me-down from a viewer. It used to be his main machine, and he basically upgraded his and sent me all the parts from his previous machine. And I'm guessing that, it's probably a little long in the tooth, at least in the graphics card. I do kind of push the graphics card quite hard in this, so I think it's time to get an actual proper dedicated one. I'm looking at the GTX 680, so yeah. Donate generously on my Twitch page so I can make that happen. Otherwise, it'll just have to wait indefinitely. Actually, truth be told, all my extra money right now, what little of it there is going into building the Doctor Who DVD library. Yes. And I promise I will start doing some videos about that, hopefully this week. I think it's high time we got into that and started celebrating the 50th anniversary good and proper like. So let me see if I can find the gang here. Let me see if I can find the gang. Oh my god, JB Bowers is here. Lady Goddess, Lady Nix, how the hell are ya? Been far too long. I saw you you added me in a couple of places, a couple of social circles out there. Good to see you're still out there, still alive, kicking, and lovely as ever. Alrighty. Oh, I think I got something. Ah, here we are. It's like there we are. Okay. I think I found them.
No, I just need to hit her a few times.
There we are. Okay. And no, Brandon is not talking about violence against women on International Women's Day. He's actually talking about a video game that he's playing. Hey guys, we're live.
Hi.
Join in.
Quest abandoned? What the hell? Yeah, I'll be right there. I'm gotta get my way back to town.
A second here. I need to just need to make some. Oh
really
crap! I hate how it's annoying trying to do this on such a small screen. What the hell?
Oh, that's not home.
Why did Stoudman turn his? Yeah, shut up about the. Okay, hold on a second, guys. You'll see what Skinslip's talking about in just a moment. Here, I'm just working on getting organized here. Well, god damn it! What is going on with this stupid thing? Okay, hold on. Put this up here. And this over here. Yeah, it's probably about as good as it's gonna get. All right, let's bring in the gang here. Zunk. There they are. So a hearty welcome to Toon Man, 1984, Stoudman, Skinslip. I'm not sure who all is here. Hold on a second there. Got Garbage Gamer and Demienu. I still don't know. I know it's Alex. I don't know what your handle is there, Alex. All right.
Where's my mace stuff?
I don't think Skinslip is even paying attention because he's still on his freaking game. How about I give the boys the link, because I think some of them are a little lost. Let's see what's going on here. This is just gonna take me a moment. We're all over the place. Hang on a second. Let's just go back to me while I get organized here. No, it's not Google / Livestream and just Okay, hold on a second. I know I'm muted on Google. I'm supposed to be muted on Google, am I not? Oh, no, wait a minute. We do this differently. Forget it. I forgot. I remember now.
Do the logical thing.
I remember. Okay, sorry. I keep thinking we're doing it like we do it on Twitch. I was getting confused.
Okay, yeah, that's why I just sent you text first.
Yeah, no, thank you. All right.
Again, Skinslip's not even paying attention. It's like, well, you can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah. So,
this actually isn't his fault for one.
No, I meant because he's still playing his game, so he can't hear anything else. So
I can hear you just fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can hear me. Well, you can hear me now because I unmuted myself. I'm saying you weren't listening to the stream because you were playing your game. You see, you get the logic now.
Something I was doing while waiting for your butt to get ready.
What are you talking about? I was right on time.
I'm just saying.
I was like 2 minutes early, actually.
I know you were. I was honest.
What am I?
I was just gonna say that.
I'm here.
All right. Well, I guess. Do you guys need the link, or do you know where to go?
I just posted it in the chat.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess we're all good then. I'm just gonna get out of this and get into this, and
just don't mute yourself here because I mute the live stream, so I don't have doubles.
No.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. A hearty welcome to the Geeky Gang. I think we finally only took 10 minutes, but we all seem to be organized now.
Who wants insults? I'm ready.
All right, Skinslip is ready to tell you all to go fuck yourselves. All
Can
right.
I get my drinking glass?
I have no booze this week. Plus, I have Rosie, so even if I had booze, I wouldn't be drinking it. So.
Hop into Alex's room and get out the red rum.
Red rum. Red rum.
Red rum.
Stealing my red rum because pants are restricting.
Well, that's so
That's
trippy.
really weird.
He walks off one camera and walks on to another.
That's so weird.
He just teleported across the country.
Why do you keep doing that to me?
I'm just worried if he goes left, he'll like appear behind me.
Yeah, I know. Ah.
Quit doing that!
Just too much alcohol again.
Oh, God.
It'd be like if I ever brought my laptop into the view or something, I just appear on your cam.
Alright. He's in the next room.
Haji says, I thought he was ready for a piss break. No, that'll be at least 5 minutes.
Yeah, I had to start
And
drinking.
then every 10 minutes after that.
That's right.
I have Refresh Cola, which is better than Shasta, at least.
Refresh, and certainly
It's more
better,
true.
certainly better than RC.
Everything.
Should have gone with that.
I'm sorry.
Gone for the,
Raccoon piss is better than RC's Cola.
Raccoon piss.
But you can get facts. You can make RC by mixing Coke and Pepsi together.
Apparently.
Really?
Um,
That's bizarre.
So you get RC by mixing Coke and Pepsi?
Yeah.
That or Royal? I can't. Oh no, that is Crown Royal.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's Crown Royal.
Royal
then.
Crown.
Royal Crown, yeah.
Crown
No.
Royal's the booze.
And
But it,
That
yeah.
would be awesome if you mix Coke and Pepsi and you get Crown Royal. It'd be like, sweet.
Score. Especially if you get it at Dollar Days on at Save On.
Like, how are we not getting drunk when you just drink one of them? Yeah.
That's right.
Our audio is really low in the live stream, apparently.
Is it? Okay, hold on.
That's what Haji said.
Well, that's
Haji's got a thing for my nuts. So.
all right. Let me see what's going on here. Let me just check the headphone monitor.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's really strong.
Hold on. Testing. We're okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait a minute. Do I have to like just crank you guys?
I don't know.
Oh, wait a
These
minute.
guys missed it. Brian Cannon said, "Welcome Vakja, everyone."
Yes. Those who participate in the Twitch things will know how much difficulty I have just spelling back whenever we come back to the stream.
Taking a break and then Vakja.
Vakja!
It was like all caps. You were so excited about it too.
I know.
Vac. V-A-C-K. That was the best one.
Vac.
Oh,
Via
you're
Vac. Thank you, Brooks. I'm glad you like my playthrough of Dead Space and Area 51 for the PS2 and PS3. It is my pleasure to do them for your entertainment and edification.
Was Area 51 where the one where the guy blew himself up?
Yes, he came through. They were lobbing grenades at me, and the guy did it in front of
a closed door.
Yeah, and he just stood there waiting for the door to open.
Then it opened.
Oh,
and
wow.
There you go. Yeah, sorry about that. It's always an ongoing process to adjust everything. Good to get it adjusted good and early though, rather than 6 hours into the chat. Oh yeah, I can't hear anybody.
Vermin's my favorite.
Vermin
Yeah.
says much better now. I can hear Skin insult people. Excellent.
Yes. And I have more.
Thank you.
bacon.
Yes, I thought it was time for a trim, get all nice and
I noticed that.
ready
Yeah.
for summer.
I'll be cutting my hair similar, Sean.
Oh
When I
yeah,
move to Austin. Yeah.
excellent.
I'm tired
I'm
of
gonna
this
be
freaking
getting a
giant.
haircut once it gets time to job
Tired of
interview.
all this hair.
Of course, today had a bit of a breeze, so it was quite chilly on the old scalp, but bracing.
It's mild down here, actually.
Was it? It was actually a pretty mild day, but Rosie and I went to the park just before the sun was going down, so we just spent like an hour before dinner. And
Ron,
it was
these are
starting to get a little chilly.
craptastic- Oh, sorry. Ron, these are craptastic $20 headphones that I'm going to return when I leave.
Yeah.
I have some Sennheisers waiting for me in Austin.
It was the bribe to get him there.
No,
right.
no. The bribe beginning there was, please go. Don't come to this little town with one place to go on Friday night. That's the bar. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not going there.
No, that's not it. I want this one.
You gonna pour yourself a drink, Alex?
A little stiff there, Brandon.
Yes, It's half alcohol. I didn't mean. I was like pouring it. I was like, oh, that's a bit much.
Yeah, I've had a few like that where you pour the first drink, you don't quite get your ratios right just yet.
It's my I've been drinking for an hour ratio, not my.
Echo is
Oh
fine.
yeah, I do the same
first
thing. I
drink.
up it as I go.
That's not the first drink ratio. That's a
Ron-
holy crap. That's strong.
Ron
Yeah.
says that's cool, but I was talking about the bag you held up.
Oh, this are Bacon's hot and spicy pork rinds because pig is
Ooh.
awesome.
Pig is awesome. I
In all its
concur.
forms.
I might just make a couple of little burgers tonight. I think that'll be my
Make one for
Friday
me.
night food.
Burger.
Burger. Buildy boxy burger.
Oh, me and
Finish
Alex
walking your burger.
me and Alex got, oven pizza, so that we can frozen pizza is the word I'm looking for.
Oven pizza
Yes,
Oven
frozen pizza, so we can make
instead
it
of
while
that
grilled.
microwave pizza. It's just not
I
as
can
good.
add microwave pizzas. They're not very good.
Stovetop pizza.
Whoa! And suddenly Alex walked off one cam and appeared on another.
Yeah, he's pouring himself a drink.
So
Oh, you should pour the alcohol
creepy.
first, actually.
I'm getting
Whoa,
nervous.
whoa, hold on. That is
Oh!
no!
There you go. Want a little bit more? Pretty good.
We're all powerless to stop this disaster.
I
Go.
know.
Stop. And then fill it up to alcohol. No, with alcohol. You should be good.
He's like, but I don't want to
But
give you
it's
all my
like-
alcohol.
but
I want to
see that?
put just Coke in there.
Put like this much alcohol in there, you should be fine. Hey!
See, I usually do the booze first as well, and then just add some cola for color.
Mm.
Some
What,
cola for color.
Yeah,
That's what I did here, sadly.
it's just like go rum and then Coke.
Like an eyedropper.
Yeah.
This is red rum. It is so good. When you put it in with Coke, it tastes like cherry Coke.
Oh, that's what you're saying, yeah.
Nice.
So good and
Good.
smooth. You can drink it. It's got a really cool bottle. Alex, say words or you're not going to see it.
Okay, go. I have to say words.
I
Look
was-
at this.
I was on the draw. I
Eventually, it'll flip
selected him.
over.
Yeah. And then when you flip the bottle the other way, it says murder through the bottle. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So,
Eventually, I'll pop up on the big.
yeah. You got to keep saying stuff.
I have
Or-
to keep saying stuff.
yes.
No, you're on the big screen. I put you on,
Oh,
the,
I'm
big
on the big
screen. I
screen?
selected
Oh, there
you
you go.
manually.
There you go.
The
Red rum.
There we go then.
stream
15
is
It's only $15 too, which is
Yeah,
not that
at
bad.
the,
Bevmo.
the stream
Bevmo.
is way behind where we are.
Yeah, it's true.
So yeah.
It's like a couple weeks ago when you're just focused on Mia for like half an hour.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was too drunk. I didn't notice.
It was like-
But
Meanwhile,
nobody
I was hitting-
complained.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
I was
I know.
hitting on her so hard, and she's like turning all red and hiding and crap while she's on the big screen.
like you can't hide.
Oh god.
How'd you've been making reviews of shitty movies? Yeah, I actually watched a few of them. You're like 12 seconds reviews of like, why do I do this
Really?
to myself? Yeah.
Well, you know, I write 300 to 500 words on shitty movies. That's why I have a column on Geeky.
There you go.
So you know what? Screw you, Haji. Try harder. I'm sure your reviews are hilarious, though. I imagine his review is this. I had not seen it.
Reconnecting.
This
What is
movie-
going on here?
This movie is terrible.
Yeah, I hated Kit Kat the movie.
Let's get an example. I'm not gonna go running over there to get my freaking movies. Jesus.
I mean,
Well,
they
you
broke up the
should.
story and
Run
It was
over
really
there
hard-
and get all of them.
it was really hard to follow the plot.
So
'cause,
many.
I mean, they broke it up into 4 parts. So yeah, where is it?
Yeah, where's the toolbox? 5 minutes later. Oh. Great, you can see me loading the toolbox.
Yeah.
That's great.
At
Yeah,
least it's loaded now for my next corny pun.
Yeah, great. And now half the toolbox is.
Haji, stop
these
trolling
loaded.
the chat. Hold on. I'm gonna try it. Hold on. Oh.
I'm just loading the sounds.
There. All the sounds are loaded for
Or you
you.
just keep going through all of them. You should maybe actually do the same while you're doing that.
I want it. Jeez. Holy Moses.
Okay, we're done.
Oh.
My favorite is.
Oh, God.
Belching while making out. So hot.
Oh, God, that story you told us. Oh, it's horrible. Oh.
Yeah, where my ex-girlfriend Mindy would one time we were kissing and she decided to burp into my mouth. And I was all grossed out, of course, and she thought it was hilarious. So later, when she least expected it, I did it back to her and made it a good, big, juicy one. Just like, filling her cheeks with gas. And
I thought you were going to say, and later, I farted on her face.
No. Yeah, she, and then she just proceeded to chew me. And she's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Well, you did that to me." He's like, "No, I didn't. I never did that." Of course not. Of course you didn't. I just imagined the whole thing.
God. Horror stories of Mindy.
Yeah.
You know you've known Sean way too long when you can recount the stories of Mindy. I haven't been around when Mindy was around, but I'm telling you, I would have
Well, no,
been
this
like,
was
Sean, you could do better.
this was literally like 20 years ago.
I would have the entire time, Sean, really? Really, dude? Are you that desperate? Really?
2.5 year relationship, and at the time, yes, I was.
2.5 years?
Yes, I know.
Just smack yourself until you bleed. Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Well, Sean's own words. He was horny, she was willing.
Yeah, basically.
You could go find somebody in that freaking time span. You would have had less issues with a hooker, for fuck's sakes.
Probably would have been cheaper too.
Oh, more rum.
It's like, oh, more rum.
Actually, funny story in a similar vein, Sean. I
no.
did an evaluation of Smitty's today.
Uh-huh.
Smitty's in Sydney.
And you burped in their mouths.
Yes.
That was
Stop
delicious.
hijacking my stories and making them awesome. I swear to God.
Bye.
You're leaving the room here.
Okay, for those of you in the stream, he always does this. I have some, like, pedestrian story to tell about something kind of quasi-interesting that happened. And he turns it into this outlandish tale that's, like, pales in comparison with what I was going to say.
Just ridiculous. You mean what you were going to say,
Or,
pales in
what I say,
comparison?
yeah, that's what I meant.
This outlandish story that's just so boring in comparison. So anyway, what were you gonna say? You went to Smitty's?
They broke.
You broke Smitty's?
Hi, guys! Well, that would have went right on my report.
Open front door.
Was
Broken.
unable to order breakfast because I broke the restaurant.
Whoops.
I almost want to send that in, so they're like, what?
Oh, God. They broke the restaurant. Cheers! Drink two!
There you
Been
go.
on for less than 20 minutes.
God.
Oh,
Well, it
no.
reminds me of that one I did where the place was under construction, but
I thought you were gonna say, and the place was on fire.
Was your food overcooked? Yes.
How were you greeted? Ah!
Yeah, please quote the exact greeting.
Did they tell you about the specials? Possibly. I couldn't understand all the screaming.
Pork crust for $8.99.
Try our home-baked apple pie.
Oh, God.
So what's the actual story? It's so
Spasiba.
hanging out of order sign on the window, and it immediately goes up in flames. That's not gonna work.
No, it just reminds me of that one that I remember you were there when I was doing it, where the place was under construction, but they made me fill out the form anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Plates were dirty.
Yeah, for those of you in the stream, I work part-time as a mystery shopper, so I go and evaluate different places. So I had one where I got there, it was while I was on the road, and
So if you see him in your store, be on your best behavior.
Yeah. or hand him a 20 and say I was never here.
There you go.
Yep. Actually, that method works better.
There you go.
Anyways, yeah, so I was on the road, and so when I got to the town where the next place was, it was supposed to be a gas station and restaurant. The whole thing was under construction. But for some reason, when I went to file the gas station form, it automatically shut off, and I just explained what I saw and filed. That was fine.
Yeah.
The restaurant one still made me select an answer for everything.
Really?
So I was like, all right, well, I'm going to have some fun with this.
Oh, God.
So it's like, it was like, so I was putting, look, my table was dirty. I had a plate that was chipped or cracked. It was rubble. I was not greeted in a friendly manner. So some construction worker would be like, what do you want? Get off the job site! What are you doing? Were they wearing an approved Smitty's uniform? No, they were in ripped jeans.
They're on fire.
Construction hats. And they were on fire. That's right. You're not allowed to burn to death at this job site unless you're wearing a hard hat and steel-toed boots.
Matt says, I hate when my waiter has Tourette's and walks up to me and throws my fries all over my face.
Here's your fucking fries!
Fuck you! That just made the construction worker cook a meal for me. No, I was told to be here and I'm doing my evaluation. What was I even originally going to tell you?
I don't know. Something about Smitty's.
Oh, right.
How you broke Smitty's.
Yes.
And you ended up breaking it and it bursting into flames.
People were trying to tell you things while they're on fire. Don't forget about that part.
Yes.
This is way more awesome than the real story is ever going to be, is it?
I think it is, yeah.
I think this is exactly what Cass was describing. I have a tendency to do.
Well, I'm just looking over the form now, and one of the things is, was the food at an acceptable temperature? No, it was at 1,500 degrees. My soup was way too hot.
My soup was evaporated.
Were the plates removed within 3 minutes of finishing? Well, they melted, so I guess they were removed from the table.
That's right.
The table was removed, too.
The table was removed from the table.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Did the meals arrive quickly? Yeah.
Just running on the fire. Here are your fries!
I'm just picturing a guy on fire running down and going, here's your fries!
It's just a full burn. Just guy running with fries out with his hands out in front of him.
Oh, my God.
What are the questions? Was the exterior well lit?
distance.
Yes, it
For
was
miles.
well lit
Oh,
on fire.
Oh,
You
Jesus
should put yes,
Christ.
very well lit. It can be seen for miles.
Yes,
Welcome to Friday Night
I am
Madness.
so
It doesn't get better than
bald.
this. It's all down here, downhill from here, folks.
This is the #1 setting on my shaver. I figured this will give me lots of time before I have to do it again.
The number 0 setting is no hair.
Basically, yeah. That's when I want to go full Lex Luthor.
The table.
I think Alex should go full Lex Luthor. What do you think, Alex? Full
I
Lex
think
Luthor?
it'd be do a full Lex. I already have
On the table.
2/3 of his name already.
I know.
There you go. I think we broke
Introduce yourself as
Cass.
Lex.
We broke. Not only did we
He
break
can't
the mystery
stop
shop,
now.
but we broke Cass.
Oh, that's it. You can come down. I'm never gonna be able to go to Smitty's again.
Yeah, you're just gonna start laughing while in Smitty.
You're just gonna
Every
walk in
time-
the door and laugh. You're
Exactly.
gonna remember
Oh, yes,
everything we said tonight.
Every time you pass by
Simultaneously.
Smitty's, someone says, "Oh, at least it's not on fire."
It looks real toasty in there.
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe some old guy's gonna get something that's a little overcooked. They'll be like, "Oh, at least it's not on fire," and I'm just sitting there.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
And only you will know
Matt
that
says,
fire.
so next Friday can we see skin bald and then so on? What's and then so on? Just like
Each person?
no skin, no flesh?
No, each person.
It'll
I think
just
he
be a
meant skin
skull.
Makes their head a week.
Eh.
No.
Hi, how's it going?
The most you're gonna get out of me is shaven, not bald.
So, you're not
Not
shaving
shaving
yet.
your
What the
bard?
hell?
What do you mean I'm not
Stout
shaving
Man
yet?
says
I
he's
actually
not
look
shaved
shaving his
yesterday.
It's
bard.
like 5 o'clock shadow, dude. Like that's not shaving.
He likes the musician that he hires to follow him around singing his ballads about his life to be Harry.
Audition for Skeletor. Nice.
Skull Slip. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Skull slit.
I hate all of you oh so very much. Specifically, this Ron Isaac guy. In fact, I know who the Ron Isaac guy is.
Yeah, we
Ron
chatted him on
Isaac.
Skype.
His full name is Ron Isaac, so you know.
That Ron Isaac's guy's name is Ron Isaac.
Yes.
Wow. Imagine that.
Oh, Patrick's here. Hi, Patrick. I'm almost drunk. I'm gonna start insulting you soon.
Almost drunk. We only started like half an hour ago, and you weren't here for the first 10 minutes of
I've
that.
had a depressing week. Go fuck yourself.
Wow.
So, anyways, the
Did you
funny thing
like-
I was gonna tell you, Sean.
Oh, sorry.
I think I calmed down now.
I was just gonna say, did you like that picture I sent to you and Stout on Facebook? It was
Yes.
New Year's resolution 1:
Yes.
greet every day with enthusiasm. It's like
I am really depressed.
I'm
Yeah.
crushingly depressed. Yeah. So, what's your story, Cass? We'll be good.
Was that the hostess who seated me at Smitty's?
Defeated
my
you?
Who
Seated.
seated me?
Seated, you
You just
damn
walk in the
bastard.
restaurant, on guard! Like, ah!
We let Cass finish this goddamn story. Jesus.
See, now we're doing it on purpose.
Why would I be fencing in a restaurant?
And now I'm on to the vodka, guys. It's gonna get all downhill from here.
Again, greatest mystery shop ever. Cass runs into a place that's completely on fire and starts fencing with the wind.
While dressed as a musketeer. Ha! On guard!
Okay.
The hostess was my ex-girlfriend from New Year's, like 11 years ago. if you
Oh
remember
my
that whole
God.
thing.
Awkward.
That's
moment
not
is
awkward at all.
Yeah, I don't know if she remembered who I was.
Well, that's even more awkward.
It's more awkward. Is it more awkward than accidentally bumping into somebody when you have a boner? That's pretty awkward. It's, you know.
Bernard
ever
just
happened
says
to
this
you.
story is never going to happen.
You want an awkward moment? I'll give you an awkward moment. Once during sex, I got low as Frank. Your move, Sherlock.
Oh.
Where's
did
this? It was you.
Elevator.
Do I get to start getting racist yet and blame it on the alcohol?
So
Skins was asking permission to be racist.
So what was the rest of the story? So it was your ex?
Yeah, that's all it was, pretty much. Was just that. I haven't
Oh
seen
my
her in,
god!
like, years.
You mean the joke story was infinitely funnier than your actual story? You fucking fired, guys. Jesus.
I would have been fired a long time ago if that ever happened. If those of you in the stream want a classic example of Sean hijacking my stories, go to his channel and watch the video "Don't Mail Your Dishes."
Yes. It's from the Visits to the Cast series that we did years ago.
2008, I think.
I think it was 2008, yeah. We always meant to do more, but we never visited.
There were no visits.
Or just not long enough ones that we could film anything. But yeah, it's called It's just called Don't Mail Your Dishes. Just search my uploads; it should pop right up.
Well, Sean's whole thing is to just railroad Cass in the corner and make him cry like a little girl. Shit! No! Here's your fucking cup. Shut up. You're like, what? Why?
We officially lost Skin
I
Slip.
have no idea where Skin Slip is mentally right now.
Fuck you.
Actually, he is on
3
something.
cups into
Remember
the
that was
booze,
that
I
one
think.
time when Sean, when you hold me up in the storage room. Okay, fuck off, Duck.
Fuck off, Duck. That was great.
Sorry, I hold you up in the storage room. That sounds just stopping the story there.
Sitting there like,
That sounds very disturbing.
No, it was when you had you were recording all of the demos or the recorded songs off your keyboard. Oh, for God's sake.
For fuck's sakes, people.
I swear, handshake. I'm not
That's
doing
it.
it.
I'm gone. No.
Oh, and I was recording all the songs off the keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah, and so if I remember to this day.
Not me.
To this day, I've always wondered. I'm like, why didn't I just go outside for a while instead? Like, I had to sit and be quiet in the storage room, and couldn't come out until you were finished. You didn't want me to like run out and be like, "Oh, what song is it?" or something like that. Well, you know,
Just any noise. Yeah. But so then you started playing in the storage room, and you were like, I don't know, had some little adventure going on. So you're playing all the characters, and blah 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 blah. blah. I'm like, Cass, you have to be quiet.
Well, no, I remember that at one point you're like talking about. So this next song is at and there's a bit of silence. And you just hear beep beep.
Oh, yeah.
It was like playing cards or something.
Right.
And then you can hear a gap in the tape, and you're like, all right, sorry about that. I was just reaming Cass out for making noise. I'm just picturing myself just sitting there quietly, just like.
Yes, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the complete Amazon.ca
Oh my
classic
fucking
series
God.
collection, Brooks. We are
Seriously, Brooks.
completely aware of it. I'm not getting it because I already have all 10 seasons and it's just a repackage. So
Shut the
Mention
fuck
it.
up, Brooks.
No,
Don't ever
no.
talk to us
Mention
ever
it
again.
again
I hate
and
you
we'll
so
kick
Skin
much.
you
Slip,
from
be
the room.
nice. Come on.
Bye.
Fuck you.
This is him being nice. Are you kidding me?
You made him have to go pee.
He was peeing in Alex's room.
No, he's not in my room.
You see your camera come in, you see his pee streamline.
God, that would be so horrible. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh, wait a minute.
No, actually, you'd hear, what the fuck? And then you would see
Huh.
the stream pee because of the delay.
Doesn't wanna do it. Okay. Never mind. Huh. It won't turn my camera on in the Google chat. Go figure. Oh well. He's so
Everyone
pissed
seems
that he
be
went to
having
piss.
that problem.
That's bizarre. Well, apparently not everyone. Oh, with the camera. Well, it's not a big deal. I mean, the main thing is the other camera. Anyway, and as long as you guys can hear me, I guess that's. Whoa. It looks like the disapproving face is overlapping with the me gusta face. Oh well, at least I can do sound effects. Welcome back, Stout.
Hi.
Oh my god, Google. Jesus.
What?
Trying to log me out.
Already? Oh, is it saying yes already? Asking yes.
Looks like I'm laughing at you being terrified.
How long can you be a teenager? Forever and ever.
Growing up. I didn't grow up. My toys just got more expensive.
Yeah, that's for
I didn't grow up. I just got older.
Yeah, pretty much.
Grumpy Cat. So apparently Grumpy Cat is doing Friskies commercials now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling Brandon that what they're gonna do is they're gonna have him being all grumpy about the shitty cat food, and then when he gets Friskies, they're gonna digitally manipulate his face so that it goes
Her face.
Her face. Yes.
her
that's it.
face.
The face of
It's
the
a true
cat
pussy in
there.
all sense of the word.
Gender
Don't be
neutral.
gender neutral. Her name is Tardy. Her name is Tartar Sauce, alright? She's adorable and I want to own her. I'm gonna kidnap her one day. Seriously? 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 We gotta just stop using the soundboard, guys. Totally, like,
No, we don't.
seriously.
Never.
Shut up, Sean.
Get ready.
God.
Sounds like a bunch of angry hornets.
Oh yeah, this is the one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a laser gun.
Yeah, it does.
We're two different forces having a battle.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Why? Why?
Area.
Make it stop!
Yep, we're all 12.
What the hell did I step on? Oh, that's
A
right.
cockroach. What the fuck are you doing? what is going on over there?
Why are things falling? Stop attacking me. All of you.
Skin Slip is being attacked by his room.
Oh, God.
What the hell did you do?
I hit my head on my computer and knocked the headphones off my head.
You
And
just
then
thought
everything decided to start attacking me.
you're just saying you were being attacked by your room.
Yes, my room was things were just falling at me. I was like, why?
Oh my god. Matt says you stepped on a dead fetus. Damn it, that's where it went.
No, actually, earlier I was playing Path of Exile and my clippers flew at me randomly. And I was like, oh, my
Just
clippers
what?
fell. They just flew at me.
Damn poltergeists. Such a
They,
pain in the
they were
ass.
just sitting on top of my tower and just went whoop, and fell at me. I was like, what the fuck, right? So I forgot about them until right now. I had managed to not step on them, trip on them, kick them, or anything for the last 35 minutes. And just
Excellent.
now, I turned to the slightly and went, oh, what the hell's that? The other night, I stepped on a freaking cricket in the kitchen with my bare feet. I was
Oh, crunchy,
disgusting. I was like,
squishy.
like this little gross dance. I was like, oh.
Yeah, totally.
Like hopping over to the paper towels, like smearing it all. Like,
Oh.
oh, so bad. Exactly. That
I completely fell over this week.
Did you?
Oh, I fall over at least once a week, at least. But then I have a bad knee, so.
That's pretty much what it was. I was at school. I was getting out of my car. So I just closed the driver's door. I was going to get something out of the back seat. And right as I was walking to that side, my ankle rolled.
Whoops. Yeah.
And it rolled right where there was a low spot in the pavement. Almost a pothole. So it just completely yanked me down to one side and threw my balance off, and then I was down.
Yeah, about a month ago, I was.
That sounds horrible.
Yes.
And I was in the shower about a month ago, and my leg gave out, and I fell into the faucet, and basically punched my hip and made a bruise about this big on my hip.
Oh, I've had that happen before. There's actually an old drinking night video of me where I fell into the bathtub. And there was like a ceramic soap dish that was like embedded in the wall, sticking out, and I fell and I hit my almost hooked right under my shoulder blade on it, and it didn't break anything, but I got like this nasty gash right across my back from that. It's not even sharp. I hit it so hard that it actually broke the skin and tore across it. It was crazy.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
I actually slipped when I was at the pool a few days ago. I was walking out of the change room, and as soon as I touched the pool deck, it was just that wee bit slippery. And so I started to slide, and I sort of just touched the walls to try and grab myself. And I bashed my arm on this hook that's welded into the wall. I guess it's so they can put a string across, a do not enter string or something. Yeah. So I've actually got, if I feel it just right, I've actually got a bump on my arm from it.
Really?
This is my grandfather's cane. I need this on some days.
That is so
I wake up
badass.
and my knee hurts so
That's really
bad.
cool.
I had to use this. Yeah.
That is a badass looking cane.
I fell off a roof in my teenage years and hyperextended both my knees at once, and also gave myself. Funny, I fell off the roof, fell on the fell, and both my legs hyperextended, and kicked myself in the head, and gave myself a concussion. And I still put boots on. And
you really go the
knees
extra mile.
And my knees are so bad that to this day, that sometimes I'll be walking and down the end.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mine used to be like that. I suffered some due to extreme stupidity on my part, i.e., standing on the toboggan while going down an icy slope and falling and bashing my knee. And this is a toboggan that used to have a padded seat. This is just an old-fashioned J-curve toboggan, right? And used to have a padded seat on it, but the pad was long since gone, so it was just the bare metal toboggan with the hard plastic slats. Yep. And so I slipped and fell and bashed one of my knees on one of the hard plastic slats. Undeterred, a couple weeks later, I did it again and fell again and bashed the other knee on the hard plastic slat. So for about a good 10 years after that, I had knee problems. They eventually healed, but it took a really long time. Occasionally I'll still have them randomly buckle underneath me, but usually they're fine.
I have almost no cartilage in my knees anymore, and my tendons are slightly stretched. So I'll walk, my leg will just go, whoop, done. Yeah, and I was doing something stupid too. I'm not going to talk about it. Not in public.
Actually, I have a funny toboggan story for you, Sean.
Yeah.
No speaking. Let me tell this one.
Was it on fire?
Yes. Were you jousting with it? It was when I was about 7, and Dominic and I were tobogganing down Cottonwood behind the houses.
Yes.
We disabled the toolbox. Story.
Seriously, let's just let him tell his goddamn story for once.
Let the man tell a story!
I'm listening. What? Tell.
Right. Talk over the toolbox, whatever.
Anyways, so, we were tobogganing, down into the ravine, behind the house on Cottonwood.
Yes.
And,
He's trying to add emphasis to the story.
Okay. So, basically I would go down, then as I was coming up, he would go down. We just took turns. So it was near the end of the day, and my toboggan that I had, it was one of those really cool sort of new ones with the steering wheel and that. And
with the
it had a
steering wheel, was it like the GT Racer or whatever it was?
Yeah, it wasn't that actual one, but it was one like that.
Okay.
But anyways, it had to make it easier to drag up. It had a tow rope, and it actually stowed in the front. It was pretty cool. So I was pulling it by the rope, and I got it tangled on a branch on one of the trees right beside the hill.
Oh no.
And it seemed to be like no matter what I tried, I was just getting it more and more tangled. Like I would get it off of the branch and it would hook onto another one. This, ridiculous.
That
like,
tree wanted to eat you.
Getting anywhere. So I look up the hill, and Dominic's almost primed, ready to go. So I waved like a stop, sort of thing.
And he's like, "Okay, I'll go."
Well, Mum was there, and Mum thought this was the send him down wave.
Oh no.
And so I go and I turn my back and I'm trying to like free the thing, and now I look and now Dominic's rocketing down the hill.
Oh great.
And now I'm like more frantically I'm more frantically trying to get the toboggan off and just getting it more and more tangled. I got it to a point where I pulled on the tow rope and I had now created a pulley. So now I'm raising the toboggan up into the tree. And Dominic's collision is now imminent, so all I could do was just dive out of the way. I turned around and watched as he smashes into the toboggan and manages to actually free it from the tree.
With his face.
His face was priceless.
Oh,
We laughed about that for like the next hour. I'll never forget that. I'm like trying to free the thing, and it's like a pulley, and I'm like, ah!
That is awesome.
Apparently, Angry Cat was not a story.
No. Good.
Sigh of despondence, Stoud.
Angry Cat's like
the
collision.
fucking
Good.
sounds.
What sounds? Whatever do you mean? I have no idea what you're referring to. I don't hear any sounds. I don't need to be drunk.
It's like, this is perfect. Watch.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is it?
Look.
What? What am I looking at?
My camera.
Yes, you have Grumpy Cat on you. Oh, I see. Never mind. I get it.
I'm bored.
I think I might make burgers soon, because I like burgers.
It's good for you.
But I'm low on ketchup, so I might use barbecue sauce instead.
Ow.
What you get?
Raptor Rivera asks, do you think Kubrick invented the style of a director having a beard?
No. What dumb question is that?
He must
You are dumb and
certainly
you should
did
feel
not.
dumb.
Yes.
Javier says his dog has worms fuck. Why does your dog like to have worms fuck?
Did you find out?
Why do I need to know?
Is some kind of worm orgy going on?
Where's it coming out of my
Really?
dog's ass?
Oh, you saw that? Yes, yeah, look at the chat.
Oh God.
Damn it. I can't. Well, maybe I can.
You should show everybody because it's hilarious.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
That pretty much captured the emotion of the moment, I think.
yeah. I'm surprised you had the ability to take that photo while laughing so hard.
Yeah. Maybe I just hammered down on my print screen and went from there.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we can share that one.
Are you able to share links, Sean? Or?
You can share a screen.
No, I can just share the
Oh.
screen.
That makes it easy.
Sorry, just had to approve first, make sure it was suitable for public viewing.
No,
Yeah.
it's hilarious. Of course.
Down face palming is so bad.
An
I
awkward
hate
moment
all of you
when you
so
realize
much.
you hate all your friends.
He really does hate us, yet sticks around anyways because we're his friends, supposedly.
I know.
Yeah. Well, I don't hate you, actually, but, you know,
You do hate
I
us,
am
just not
disturbed from time to time.
like that.
Every day.
Show me where Stout. Show me on the doll where Stout touched you. Show me. That's horrible.
Oh boy.
This is. I'm gonna close Dropbox now. Go away, Dropbox. There we go. Just archiving pictures of my
So
ex
Spotted
girlfriend.
Feather,
everybody.
you're watching Silverhawks. I still have to pick up Volume 2. It's only available through Warner Archive. But,
Hey, everybody, I just did a review of this on my website, geeky.com. You should go there and click on all the links.
Meanwhile, probably tonight I'm gonna get that freaking movie.
Yes,
I'm probably
do
not gonna
that.
get tonight.
oh,
I'm
I
gonna
should
get
show
that movie
you.
marathon movie film
should show you
festival
what I got in
shit
the mail
done
today, actually.
tomorrow. I'm actually gonna force myself to sit in front of it and not do anything useful.
And
I'll have to wait
just
for the
how
live stream.
complete everything is now.
Alex, why are we staring at Stay Puffed?
He's not there.
I got this.
I don't know why he just showed us Stay Puffed though.
There we are.
Why do you hate me,
I
Ron?
got this.
What did I do to you?
See?
See.
See everybody in the Google chat who hasn't caught
Yeah.
up to me yet?
Can't you use your
I
other
got
It's
camera?
I
beautiful.
Google chat?
tried. You were here for
Ah.
that. How did you miss that part of the conversation?
Ah,
I was probably drinking at the time.
So and then it
you got the Mill Creek done in the
goes nicely with this, which is the UK version, and
That's
then
cool. Is that the Mill Creek release?
yes,
How is it?
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet actually.
Does it have any of the special features at all?
No, it's completely bare bones. Just the episodes.
So I know in some of the releases they've released some of the special features, but not all.
They
So
have, yeah. I've noticed that. I could have sworn they were going to do that with Dungeons and Dragons, but they didn't.
You might check the discs; it might just be unlisted.
That's true, but it's 3 discs with the 27 episodes spread across 3 discs, so 9 episodes per disc. So, which isn't bad actually. So I imagine the quality's not too bad on it. That's actually well under the threshold for when you start to notice a dip in quality.
Yep.
And
They're
of course,
getting better.
the big deal with that set is it has all the original music intact. The BCI Eclipse set, as beautiful a job as they did on the packaging and how awesome the extras are, all the 3rd season episodes have the music changed for some reason. Never
Weird.
found out why.
Rights issues.
Possibly, but then the UK set also has all the original music. So the BCI set is the only release that has ever had the music changed.
Well, rights. Look, rights are complicated, and they're less complicated in other areas.
Yeah,
So maybe
guess.
Mill Creek got the rights, but not BCI or whatever.
it's
BCI.
really bizarre. It's like
VCI or BCI?
B.
Okay.
B.
They're way too similar,
I know, because there's
especially when slightly intoxicated.
there's BCI, which is the one that's
Yes.
gone. There's
Yeah.
VCI, which is the one that's still around. VCI is the one that does. We're talking about movie
I've seen that
serials
one.
the other night.
Yes.
They're the ones who do a lot of the movie serials and stuff. So
Well, VCI has done some TV shows in the past.
yeah,
Which,
oh yeah,
But that's why I was clarifying V or B.
yeah.
Same
No, they
rules.
did the complete set
The other
of
one, too.
the Star Lost, which I reviewed a while
Yeah, the
back.
snow one. Yeah, I've seen that one.
That was a really good one.
Vermin, we just updated the site today. You might want to try and bookmark it again.
Yeah, that is really strange. I haven't heard
We
that one
did
yet.
just do an update
Oh,
to the
wow.
back end today.
Javier
I will
says
inform the Supreme Lord and Chancellor.
I'll be right back.
Javier says that his Walmart currently has a sale on Mill Creek sets, $3 a pop.
Well, Javi,
Oh, yeah.
buy a bunch of them and send them to me.
There you go.
I did check out the Tex Avery set today, and it's very good.
Is it? You
Yeah.
did a review today, did you not?
Yeah, the
About
only
geeky?
thing that was bad about the set, honestly, is that I think this is where they cut corners.
Yeah.
Well, of course, they cut corners on the menu. The menu always gets the shaft on Mill Creek stuff.
Yeah.
But also the intro for the show.
Oh, really?
I had a lot of interlacing issues where you could definitely tell. that
Really?
it was, you know-
Well,
Vermin?
but,
Oh, sorry.
question
but the
though.
actual episodes themselves were just like pristine condition.
Well,
I was
hold on.
shocked how good it was.
What are you watching it on?
My laptop. I
Well,
know that's why there's interlacing issues,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying.
if you're with VLC player,
You can turn that off.
yeah. If you're watching
It was,
if you're watching it on a de-interlaced display, you want to turn de-interlacing off, because it's a DVD, so it is expected that you'll be watching it on an interlaced display. So that I see that
I
on
know.
Yeah.
every DVD that I have.
Specifically,
interlaced
when you
foaming,
play it,
when I'm
I
watching
know.
on a
VLC,
computer.
you do
screen.
VLC. There's you can either use Blend or Bob, but don't use any of the other options when removing VLC.
I always use
Your
Blend.
plays will be crap.
I always use Blend.
I'm just saying that
Blend's
that's
okay. It
literally
sends
the
the-
only place where that was happening. Even
Blend
with,
seems to tax low CPUs though, low core CPUs.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I
I
usually
haven't-
do Bob.
I've never had that issue. There's Bob. Is that the one where it drops one of the fields?
No, it.
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't know how it fucking works.
Because there's one. I know there's one mode that drops a field, and I've tried that one, and I find it doesn't look as good. You get more jaggies with that.
Blend is okay.
But Blend seems to give the nicest compromise.
Yeah. You just gotta be careful because of CPU processing power. If like you don't have a 4-core or better, it can cause the video to go out of sync with the audio.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
Yeah, you don't have that problem. I don't know if Stout has that problem either. I was just saying.
But so for all you Pentium 2 owners out there, you know, bear that in mind.
I'm just used to using the other one because I had so many problems in the past. So just like whatever.
Actually, I want to show you guys something. I'll be right
Everybody
back.
like this,
Okay.
this video, by the way. Everybody go hit like us, like everything here, so we continue doing this. Otherwise, you know, you'll be left out in the cold. And make sure you don't turn off your ads because we want Livestream to not go out of business.
Yes. Do not turn off your
Oh,
ads.
it better not be shitty. Oh god.
Click, 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 click.
No.
And the conversation dies. Oh, here we go. Sean, does the snow planet in Dead Space 3 look as beautiful as people say it does? I'm watching your playthroughs on
Yes.
YouTube, so I have no clue. Yes, absolutely. I think you'll be seeing it in the next episode, the one going up tonight.
Yep.
So
Good stuff.
Keep an eye out for that. It is just you'll hear. I mean, all throughout the playthrough, we're just marveling at the beautiful production design. And
Look at the high quality textures.
and well, just the textures and just the attention to detail in all the locations and stuff. It's really quite beautiful.
Okay, so Skin Slip was mentioning.
Yeah, I'm on
The,
live stream there on Google Plus. I'm sharing my screen over live
Skin
stream.
Slip
That's what
was
that's
mentioning audio going out of sync, and it automatically brought up memories to me of VCDs.
like. Oh yeah.
I never had any problem with VCDs.
Which
What's wrong with you?
it made me remember this.
Oh, the Star Wars. Is that a VCD set?
Yes,
Really?
it's the VCD set of the Star Wars trilogy.
That's really
and
cool looking,
it had
though.
Crap, that's got to be a collector's item.
horrible. It had a horrible out of sync audio issues. Like,
No.
by
Was
the
that
end
an
of the
official
first
set?
disc? I'm pretty
VCDs
sure it was-
are never official.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily.
sure it
There
was.
were some official releases. Like Sony put out a bunch.
If it was an official release, it wasn't an official American release. This came from like
They were
Probably
big in
China.
China. They were big in China. I know that.
Because they're cheap in
Yeah.
China.
Well,
I
it's-
actually, for a
Well, I
long time, I
mean,
had
take a
every
look at
Godzilla
the
movie on VCD,
side here.
and I had got them for like $3 a piece.
Yeah,
So.
hold on. I'm gonna switch over to Stout.
I gotta
here.
switch to Stout. It's like, what the
Yeah,
fuck? Oh,
because
it's Yoda,
Brandon
okay.
keeps talking, so it won't switch over to
Shut up,
Stout.
you!
Nice discs and everything.
Oh,
but the
yeah,
discs
nice disc guard.
themselves had really bad encoding issues, and yeah.
Well, it's VCD.
So, yeah.
I found
I
it.
don't know if it is.
The, on-
Collectors.
the-
item, but,
the only time I remember seeing sync issues with VCDs is if they were poorly encoded, like if the actual
Yeah.
video files were poorly mastered and they
The
just
MPEGs that are wrong.
they just
bad,
didn't know
yeah.
what the fuck they were doing when they made them.
Wait, can you play this in like a? I want to try to play this on something.
You should
But
be
your
able.
PS3,
You should.
actually.
I don't know if the PS3 will play it, but you can play it on your computer for sure.
Oh, cool.
And if not, the DAT files that are on the VCD are just MPEG files renamed. So just copy the
Sweet.
DAT files and rename them MPEG, and you should be able to play them.
Yep. It actually, it's funny is
I know because I used to make VCDs of my cartoons a lot.
there's a program called VCD Tools, and if there's an audio sync, you can actually strip the audio and strip the video and re-sync them with VCD Tools. Just saying, if you really care. I don't think you care.
Or you just play the MPEG in VLC, and you can adjust it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually adjust in VCD, right?
Raptor
Or
Rivera.
VLC, derp.
Raptor Rivera asks, "Am I to understand the Dead Space 3 DLC takes place after the main game and not severed? That's a bummer." That is correct. It continues the story after the cliffhanger ending of Dead Space 3. So, it is basically like an epilogue, I guess, to Dead Space 3. And from the trailer we saw the other day, I think it looks like a pretty freaking epic story. Lots of crazy stuff going on in there, which I will say nothing about so as not to spoil things for people.
Yeah, try playing this.
VCD, Vermin Art says VCDs remind me of the Philips CDI. Well, the Philips CDI, you could get an MPEG plug-in module that would let you play VCDs on it. So there you go. And there were actually some CDI games that used MPEG 1 video, which at the time was a big deal because it was, the best full motion video for video games and whatnot at the time. Evan asks Stout if the Star Wars VCDs there are the Laserdisc rips.
I'm not sure.
Is it the special edition or theatrical?
I think it's a special edition.
Yeah. Well, it could
I was
still
disappointed when I found that out.
it
but,
could still be Laserdisc rips. There was a Laserdisc edition of the original special edition releases.
Yeah. The video quality seemed alright for VCD, but
Oh, actually, you might Vermin Art, yours might actually have the MPEG plugin. I think the later CDIs had it built in. Although I may be getting my 32-bit consoles mixed up. I know the Amiga CD32, which came out a couple years later, it needed a plug-in module to play MPEG video. But it's possible CDI might have just had it built in. Yes, Brooks, you used video calling on Facebook to call your mom. That's excellent. I'm glad that worked out for you. You can stop mentioning it now, thanks. I've seen every single time you mentioned it.
So seeing it now, I'm just like, wow, this is bad. Not only is it full screen, but wow.
Oh, it's not
it
even
just looks
widescreen?
like crap. Yeah.
Wow, this looks like ass.
Exactly.
The CD.
Like,
Evan
wow.
asks, didn't the CDI play edutainment games? Yeah, that was kind of the thing. Like it was one of the earliest CD-ROM based machines, and at the time, I think they were really big on talking about how you could fit an entire encyclopedia on a CD-ROM. So I think there was a big push for educational software using the format in the early days, and then eventually it broadened out into just everything used it. But yeah, there was a lot of so-called edutainment.
Oh, Sean, back to D&D for a second.
Yes.
When you you're gonna let us know the quality of those videos, or the quality that released, right, for the Milk Creek series.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm probably gonna do some kind of video, just talking about the 3 sets, because I did one about the 2 sets a while ago.
Okay.
And just sort of tell about the difference between them. I've already given Rosie instructions that if she's going to watch it, watch the Mill Creek set. Because...
Sorry. Because you don't care as much.
Well, no, yeah, because it's cheap to replace if it gets
Right.
damaged. But, I mean, she's good with them anyway. It was kind of funny. I opened it up and I showed her. She says, "Oh, what does it look like?" You know, because she's always interested in the packaging. So she really loves the packaging of the BCI set.
Yeah.
And I showed her that it's just the paper sleeves inside. And she's there. "Oh, it looks like my Smurfs discs." She has like a fan made set of Smurfs DVDs, and that. One of my viewers, I think it was Frank, sent a while back, and she loves those. And she said, "Oh, how come they did it like my Smurfs discs?" And I said, "Oh, that's just the way this company does them for some reason." It's like, "Oh, okay." But I basically said, "Yeah, so watch this one because it's got all the original music," and I explained to her some of the music was changed in the other one, so you'll hear all the original music in this. And also, there's more episodes per disc. She likes it when there's a lot of episodes on a disc, because then she'll just put it on and let it roll all afternoon while she does, drawing and stuff, and she'll watch a bit and she'll go play.
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes to have it on. It's become one of her favorite shows, so I have no objection to that because
Your daughter is awesome.
I enjoy watching it with her. I probably wouldn't have watched them all by now if she wasn't like so into it.
If my child was a third as cool as yours, I'll be happy.
She is a pretty awesome kid. I will definitely happily take that compliment.
Fine. Sure. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Verifying old information that you were talking about 5 minutes ago. The Philips CDI had an MPEG-1 cartridge plug-in for video CD and digital video playback.
What?
Because you're wondering if the CDI...
Brooks, what are you babbling about? It looks like you just copied and pasted that from something. I have no idea what you're referring to. Post-secondary institutions are digesting the news of funding cuts following the release of Alberta's budget Thursday afternoon. Minister
like
of
a
Finance
spam bot.
Doug Horner announced a cut of nearly 7%. What does that even mean, and why do we care? What are you babbling about?
Oh my god! I blocked you on Twitter. Like, that's what the hell.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, Doug Horner's an asshole. I mean, in the last election, I'll stop.
See, now you got Cass going on about politics. Cass is probably the only.
Way to go.
Cass is probably
no, I'm in the
only
bathroom.
one.
You're in the
Okay.
back.
This is where I do my poops.
I know you got to throw your chamber pot out the window. I understand
Yes.
the dangers of having no running water, right?
Yes, exactly, because I like DVDs.
Oh, is that a jab at your brother?
It's a gong.
No, there was somebody on Sean's 1080p comparison video.
There you go, man.
Who's going on and saying, like, I don't see the need to switch to this technology, and DVDs work fine, I'm just going to switch to that. So I was kind of drunk at the time, so I replied, I'm like, that's like saying I'm going to stick with chamber pots because I don't like the technology of running water.
Yeah, and he didn't get it. He was too small-minded. Yes, Patrick, I'm aware that Fraggle Rock is getting another complete series release. I actually posted a big thing about it on Facebook a few days ago when it was first announced.
I'm gonna make this very nice for you people.
It's very...
Stop telling Sean about releases he knows.
It's actually a pretty awesome release because it not only has the... I think it's actually a little better than the old complete series set because it's got all the seasons in individual keep cases, so they're a little more secure. Plus, it's got the complete original animated series, which has never been released in complete form before, and it's got an all new Fraggle Rock graphic novel. So definitely looks like a good one to pick up.
The animated series is what I'm excited about.
I'm seriously considering grabbing that for Rosie because she only has the first season and she loves it. So and that's another one we can enjoy together. So
The X had just the first season also.
What are you doing, Stout? I just realized
Dancing around because you forgot to take me off.
I still haven't. Well, thank you for,
I'm watching the video for 15 seconds ago.
Thanks for at
It
least,
was like a gobbling lots of cock at once.
being nice and entertaining the viewers. Hey, you like that giant guy? Yeah, there you go.
Sounds so sexual.
Well, it was.
Yeah.
Patrick says, I want to get it, but you have to wait until Christmas? Why do you have to wait so long? That's like 9 months away.
That's not 9 months away.
It's March.
Yeah,
Christmas is 9 months away.
The release comes out next month, so technically that's only 8 months.
Ah, okay.
Shut up, your logic.
Well played, Skin Slip. Well played.
That's right, son. We have to watch Cat clean his kitchen live on live stream.
Oh, well, we got to full screen that. There we go. Okay.
Oh, God.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Is he gonna sell us on the ShamWow?
Oh, God.
You're gonna love my nuts.
Oh, Jesus.
You're tired of scrubbing your grills. Get this.
My God, he's actually using a ShamWow.
No, this is actually the cleaning cloth that just comes with the George Foreman grill.
What the hell? I didn't get one of those.
I didn't get one either.
You didn't?
I got
What the fuck?
I got plastic scrapers.
I
I didn't
got
get a
that too.
fucking
Yeah.
sponge.
You suck, Cass.
You and your
I have that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got 2 of those. And
No,
then I
you
made
and
does too.
fucking
I wish I had that.
George Foreman
Well,
spine.
you see, you need to not be a cheap ass and get the $29 one and not the $18 one.
It was
Are you
a
kidding me?
gift.
I got
Tell
the
that to
$50
whoever
one
bought
for
it
a
for
gift.
me.
I got, no, guys. I got the
It
19
was a
caddy edition,
gift.
the one that's like, 18 inches wide.
Oh,
Alright.
nice.
For as a gift, and it still didn't come with that fucking thing. It was a $100 or $50, $80 one or whatever. the
Yeah, I
$50
got that $50 one with the damn bun warmer on the top, and I didn't get it. All I got was a.
Nice.
Uh,
I didn't even know.
I got a-
They have ones with
a
bun
room?
warmers?
What? I don't have that.
No.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't
you
know
get
that
cold
existed.
when you're cooking, and
You warm your buns.
There you go. Yeah, but mine came with the grease catcher and the scraper. That was it.
Yeah, mine is the grease catcher as well. I'm just too lazy to clean it. So my
I just
counter,
let-
my
I just let
counter
the
is my
grease-
grease catcher.
I was just gonna say, let the grease just go everywhere. It makes a nice lacquer to the rest of the kitchen.
Counter, yeah.
Oh my God. Spotted Feather says, I love the T2 life-size endoscope Blu-ray set. The Blu-ray transfer, though, is complete crap. Yeah, that's the Skynet edition. Yeah, it's crap.
But,
Nice as a display piece.
to
But
finish, just to, it's bugging the crap out of me. I just have to say it. You can choose to listen to it or not. The
uh-huh.
3DO was the one with built-in MPEG support. That's all I wanted to say.
No, you needed a module for that, too.
Oh, it says it right here. The 3DO
Pablo,
real-time MPEG encoding
Pablo,
system.
Pablo, I own one. Trust me, it doesn't support MPEG.
Really?
You need
They're saying here it does.
You need some of the later ones might have, but the model I have doesn't. You needed a
What
plug-in
model
module.
do you
for it.
have?
The FZ1.
Oh, you have the original.
Yeah.
The big honking motherfucking.
The FZ maybe the FZ10 supported MPEG.
Yeah, that's the second model.
Okay. Yeah, so that's probably why mine's
That's-
too early. That's how new
Because they were saying it's
That's
like
how new
MPEG.
MPEG was at the time. I mean, it's like you could sort of retrofit slightly older machines to support it, but it wasn't until the next wave that it became standard.
Yeah, they're claiming here that the 3DO was the pioneer of the MPEG encoding system.
It's possible. It
They're
was.
talking about that's 3DO's real-time MPEG encoding.
Huh.
That's what they call it. So
Sorry, guys, I'll mute while I'm cooking.
That's okay.
Okay.
that's interesting, actually.
Tune Man got the executive grill. Well, he at least got the executive sponge. Comes with a Today sponge.
Well, I can't remember if that sponge actually came with this one I just bought or if it was with the previous one, though.
Yeah.
Because it may have been they did it for a while and then discontinued it for budget cuts or something.
That I don't know.
Yeah. 3DO pioneered MPEG 1. Did not know that. 1996.
Speaking of which, at some point, I don't know when. Don't ask me. I don't know.
I will not want to mention it.
I will probably do some kind of 3DO playthroughs over on Twitch, but not in the foreseeable future. I'm going to be doing a lot of PS3 stuff. So
because I missed the part of the freaking Foreman's Grill discussion while I was peeing, I'd like to bring something else up. Me and the ex got the jumbo-sized grill for Christmas.
Nice.
I open the box and I look at it and it says, "Can grill 8 patties at once." And there's
Holy
a fat
crap.
guy. And I looked at them, I looked at the box, I looked at them, and I thought to myself, you think I'm fat, don't you? You think I'm going to eat 7 patties? So I eat 1 hamburger. I eat 2. But they got the 8 patty one.
Yeah, I eat
just for
2.
the hell of it. You know?
There you go.
I'm like, holy shit. I was like, the guys like all happy and shit, like scraping burgers off this thing. Like, what the fuck?
No offense, but that's a total woman response right there.
I can actually top you on that one, Brandon.
Do you think I'm fat?
Brandon, sorry, I got you topped. I got 2 sleeping bags as a Christmas present once.
Full of burgers?
Yeah. People giving me the gift weren't certain that I was going to fit in one. So like, oh look, they zip together.
They zip together.
Fuck you!
It's almost big enough for you. Yeah.
So, case in point, I own 1 very well-used sleeping bag and 1 that's never come out of the package.
There you go.
Well, then you have an extra one for the future.
So you proved them wrong. You did manage to squeeze into one.
I'm gonna fit in this one
sleeping bag.
You should find out what store it was in. There!
See? It fits.
1 for each leg.
It's one of those.
I can't move or breathe, but I did
like,
it.
Have you ever stuffed a sausage before? Yeah, kind of like that.
That's what it was like me when I got into the Tauntaun sleeping bag my friend owned. It was, I got into it like 6 months ago, and I was like, oh my god,
Don, can you do it?
my friend like 15 it was like a sausage. Like, I looked like this Tauntaun was still alive.
Vermin Art just says, I really liked the 3DO, but could never afford one. I did too, actually. It was my next major video game system after the Genesis/Sega CD combo. So it was quite an upgrade from that in terms of the graphical power and whatnot.
I got to admit, the FC1 is one sexy box. I can tell you that.
It's a pretty nice machine, and it's front loading, and it's made by Panasonic. I mean, and it was made from really quality parts too. Like
Panasonic back when they made quality.
That's one of the things I hear about it, is that it's heavy.
It is heavy. It's got some good heft to it, and it still works good as new. It's a really solid machine.
Used to make amazing electronics. Now it's just trash.
Yeah, I think a
really a shame.
A lot of the companies have gone down. Toshiba used to be really good too, and now they just make garbage.
I wouldn't own anything other than Panasonic Laserdisc player or Panasonic VCR.
No. If you're gonna go Laserdisc player, get a
Pioneer.
Pioneer, absolutely.
Right. But no, I had Panasonic, which is decent.
Patrick said he saw a 3DO at a video game store for $100. I actually paid $60 for mine. It was used, but in absolutely perfect condition.
I paid $27 for a Jaguar and box.
Hold on.
Got that beat.
So hold on. It retailed for about $500 when it came out. So finding this thing for $60 was unheard of at the time, and it came with an extra controller, which normally it didn't come with, and my choice of 3 games as well. All for $60, all inclusive.
Did that fall off the back of a truck? I mean, Jesus.
And I got to no, it was just the system had been discontinued. It was being cleared out. It was one of the local game stores, a place called Microplay, was just clearing out all their old 3DO stuff because nobody was buying it, nobody wanted it, so they were letting it go cheap. And then the local Sam the Record Man, around the same time, had a big fire sale on a lot of their console games. This was like during 1994-95 when there was a shit ton of consoles that were introduced, and almost all of them flopped. Except
nearly the end of the companies at that. There was almost a second crash.
Yeah, it was just like a glut of new consoles came out. The only 2 that really survived and flourished were the PlayStation and the N64, and they were like the only 2 games in town for a long time. But so anyway, the 3DO was one of the ones that bit the bullet, and the company stayed around just as a game developer for a long time. I think that might still be around actually, but but they got out of the hardware market really quick. So anyway, basically they were all letting their stuff go, and the local Sam the Record Man, their video game section, they had like a whole video game floor practically. We're unloading all of their 3DO games for like $5 a piece. So I just loaded up. And then,
3DO went defunct in 2003.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I loaded up on a bunch of 3DO games that I'd seen around. I thought looked interesting. Just anything that looked good. A lot of sci-fi shooters. Got a couple. They did a couple of Dungeons and Dragons games for it.
They're okay.
I got those. Yeah, they're not bad. First person. They're pretty fun. But and then I bought a couple on eBay a few years later. Like I think I got Wing Commander 3 on eBay, and a couple other ones. But for the most part, I got all the games that I wanted.
The game system I always wanted was the Jaguar. I finally got one a couple years ago for $20 in box from a Swap Meet.
Nice. Yeah, Jaguar would be pretty.
Is...
That was the same era. I remember playing it on like a demo unit in the store, and thought it was pretty cool. There's some good games for it.
These cartridges are so unwieldy. You can't stand them up. There's no label. There's a weird bar on them. I just want to throw them. It's like, I hate you.
I remember, Sean, the time when you and I saw the N64 for the first time.
Yeah. I was just like, blown away by Mario 64.
Nintendo 64!
I jumped from Nintendo after the SNES to the PlayStation. Never
Really?
looked back.
I remember the first time I saw an N64 as well. I was at an electronics store with my dad, and in the top corner they had an old, well, nowadays old, but not back then, they had a tube TV set up in the corner, and it was someone had turned the system on and didn't put a controller in, and they had Mario 64 running, and it just had Mario sitting there waving his finger, going, "You can't play this without a controller. Please insert a controller." And I was so amazed because it was a fully 3D rendered Mario.
Yeah,
waving his finger at you. It's like, whoa.
Well, that was the thing that impressed me about it, was just how crisp and clean the graphics were, and I knew that it was all being generated in real time. And just the whole thing about real-time 3D rendering actually becoming a reality in that era was really mind-blowing to me.
Absolutely.
I always knew that that's eventually where things were going to go. I just didn't expect it to happen as fast as it did.
Oh, no, yeah. It was the thing is, I think, what year did that come out? God.
94?
It had to be in my
95? No, I think it was 95, actually. I remember it was
95?
It was a little bit after the big explosion of other consoles.
It was 96.
Yeah.
It was 96.
Yeah, I was 14 years old, and before I had been playing Super Nintendo games. So, I mean, like, to go from the Super Nintendo to the PlayStation, and N64 similar quality, I was like, this is amazing. Oh my god, I'm moving around in 3D space. It was mind-blowing.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Explode.
Yeah, because I remember it was Thanksgiving '96. We were at Ron's wedding.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
No,
it was
a couple of weeks after it had its North American release, I think.
Yeah, because I remember it was late. It was originally being hyped up as the Ultra 64 when Killer Instinct and was it Cruisin' USA came out. They had a little promo as part of the Attract mode saying that you would be coming to home consoles as on the Ultra 64. And then. Well, we kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and then eventually it did come out as the N64.
Yeah. The PlayStation blew my mind. I was like, that's amazing.
Yeah, actually, a friend of mine had a PlayStation. The thing that really impressed me about it at the time was its the quality of its full-motion video. I remember he had a demo on his that basically just showed a model, like a female model, applying makeup, like just eyeshadow, and it was zooming in really close. You could see the subtlety between the different shades she was applying, which was really groundbreaking at the time. Just to see that in digital video form, and to see like just the natural color like that. Yeah. Because no other system could do that. I mean, it easily had the best full motion video of that era.
And it wasn't it wasn't very pixelated. I mean, nowadays you're like, oh god, but I mean, back then you're like, it's so cool.
Oh yeah.
They could release movies for this. That never happened, but we were like, oh, we got all excited and shit.
But I mean, in-game cinematics certainly had never looked better. You know, I think the Saturn was pretty close in terms of that. The 3DO was nowhere near as good as in terms of color, but.
Studio had good sound though.
It did really nice sound, and also just in terms of performance and 3D rendering capability, they were all pretty much on par at the time, I think.
Yeah, for me, some of my biggest memories I have with just game systems and games in particular is actually a couple of January and February of 1998. Was in January, I was watching Cartoon Network, and this is when Toonami was still very young.
Mm-hmm.
They held a contest because there was a game coming out for the N64 called Banjo-Kazooie, and it was hyped up like crazy. I was so excited for it. And there was a contest you can enter in to win a pre-release copy of the game. And so, and you had to send in the old days, you send in a postcard with blah, 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 and why you want the game, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up sending in like 10 postcards.
Right.
I got my mom to help me out. And so we went camping, and we came back, and on the front door was a package. And it was a package with a letter from Toonami, and I was one of the grand prize winners.
Oh, wow.
I had a pre-release copy of Banjo-Kazooie in February.
Nice.
And that game came out in June.
That's awesome, dude.
So it was just one of those memories that I had of the N64. And for people wondering on my camera right now, this is my really only claim to fame with boxed old systems.
Mm-hmm.
This is my Sega base system, or the Sega Master System, with the Sega 3D glasses.
Yeah, sorry, where was it here? Scrolling back a little bit. Or was it? Yeah, Raptor Rivera says, we're talking about, a few days back we were talking about games we'd like to see rebooted for a modern age. He said he wants a new Gex the Gecko. I loved Gex. Yes. That's actually one of the ones I got on the 3DO. That was a really fun platformer, and I really loved the wisecracks of the main character. I thought he was really hilarious, and just a really fun character. It was great just to see an old school platformer like that, on a modern console at the time, and I think it still holds up really well. That's when I definitely consider doing some playthrough action. Although that said, I would likely play the 3DO games through an emulator, just because it'd be a little bit easier and give you a slightly better quality for streaming purposes.
A game that I would like to see a proper reboot, they sort of rebooted it, kind of, recently with Skylanders. I would like to see a proper Spyro the Dragon. A new adventure, just like the old games, except with modern graphics.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
A new Crash Bandicoot, same way would be cool.
There you go.
Because Crash 1 and Crash 2 are some of the best games ever.
Yes. And CTR was actually pretty good.
CTR Racing?
Crash Team Racing.
Yeah.
It was alright. It was one of the rare, even back then, the Super Mario Kart 64 clones that was actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, yes. But I think the controls are a bit too sluggish. I can't enjoy it as much. It's like playing Diddy Kong Racing, which makes me rage, because that game's so sluggish.
I hated that game.
Diddy Kong Racing?
It's super rare now, too, apparently.
That sucks, and it's super rare, because I almost beat that game as a kid.
The cool part, the one thing I did like about Diddy Kong Racing was the flying. That was really cool.
Yeah, and I liked also how there were boss levels. Like, there were bosses that you had to beat. And it was just like that whole storyline with the pig, and that was interesting. But I liked that in the overworld, where you could just, like, if you didn't feel like racing, you could just, bump into the elephant dude, get an airplane, and just fly through the entire game.
Oh, yeah?
Explore everything.
Yeah, I mean, there was cool things about it. The driving was sluggish. And that's what playing Crash Team Racing was like for me. It was sluggish driving.
I considered it flowy, which, things were like wavy and almost cartoonish, where they'd squish and something like that. It was kind of weird.
But I felt that like Mario Kart did it better. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, Mario was the original. So, but CTR, it was fun. I won't deny that. It was fun to play.
Oh, absolutely.
Easy and fun to play.
I love the characters in it. I want them to do a new one with with the Mod Nation Racers engine. Because that engine was perfect. That felt like playing Mario Kart on the PS3.
Shoot, it was even perfect on the PSP.
Yeah, I have it for the PS3. I got it for free through their
Yeah, I did
fucked
too.
up program.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I got what is it, Hot Pursuit? No, Pursuit Force. That's what it was.
I got Infamous. I got Infamous, and I got Mod Nation Racers.
No, they gave you 4 games, 2 PS3 and 2.
And then I got the Killzone game, and Little Big Planet. That was the other one.
Yeah, like I said, I did Infamous and Little Big Planet on the PS3. Then I did Pursuit Force and Mod Nation Racers.
That Killzone game is really fun. I really enjoyed that.
Which one?
The Killzone PSP game that they were giving away for free when they blew up everything. Gave you free games.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have a PSP, so I didn't really look at any of them.
I still claimed them. I didn't have a PSP either at the time, but I claimed them knowing that one day I might get one, because it just sat on the account.
Yeah.
And then when I got one, I downloaded it. So.
Right. Alright, there we go.
Everyone goes better than Sonic R. Pooping into a toilet is better than Sonic R.
Pooping into a cup.
Sonic R gets a lot of beef, but
the only thing that Sonic R has going
Kills
for
on
it is
Liberation.
that one song.
I got Infamous because I wanted Infamous.
I got it because I didn't have it. Everyone told me it was good.
And I did not regret it for a second. I had an absolute blast with that game. It was GTA Superhero, man. It was great.
And you got Stardust, Super Stardust HD, right?
Yeah, I got Super Stardust HD as well.
See,
yeah.
I wish I'd gotten that than Little Big Planet. Because then, like, a month later, I had a chance to get Little Big Planet for like $12 on clearance, and I was like,
I probably would have got Little Big Planet, but around the same time, one of my viewers actually sent me Little Big Planet, so I didn't need to. Which I still have yet to really play very much. I should really do that.
See, I'm the other way around. I kind of regret getting Infamous. It's just not my kind of game, really. I would have rather enjoyed Super Stardust.
See, I just wanted to get rid of Little Big. I wish I could trade out Little Big Planet for Super Stardust because I'd rather have had something I don't think I'd ever get versus something I would totally get anyways. So
for me, it's never-ending fun making rocket-propelled dildos on Little Big Planet. And then flying them into Rancors and making them explode.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Raptor, when PSN went down for a while. And then when they came back, they had a bunch of freebies.
What's funny is that I got Infamous, the first game, for free on PSN. And then I won Infamous 2 through a Subway thing. So I never paid anything for the Infamous games. I got to play them both.
Awesome.
I want the collection just to have it on disc,
I want...
You're a bastard.
Yeah, I want to get the collection as well, just to have it on disc. Yeah. Even though I know I can re-download it, I prefer to have things on disc because then I know they're there
because
forever.
what if PSN goes down forever? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that I can disconnect it from the internet.
Which is why I hate this bullshit that EA Games is putting out right now, where they only let you play. Yeah, they only let you play your single-player game by yourself alone.
They're not the
if
first
you're
one to do
connected
that,
to the fucking server, and you can only save your game to the server and not to your fucking hard drive.
Blizzard did the same
ridiculous.
thing with Diablo 3.
Really?
But,
then that's why I play Path of Exile.
Yeah.
That is absolute bullshit. I mean, did they just
so
not want
it's
people
not a new
to...
thing, but...
Like, do they just not want people to buy their games anymore? Like, really?
And
what is with
the hackers of World of Warcraft come in and they do the same thing they did with that and reroute the server address to a private server and allow you to run it whenever you want.
There you go.
That'll happen eventually.
Or reroute it to a null address and just put manual saving in it.
And people will bash that and say, it's hackers, it's illegal, blah, blah, blah. We're doing it so we can prolong the ability to keep our games.
To actually be able to play our games.
Yeah.
Without having to be under the all-seeing eye of fucking EA.
Yeah.
Didn't the Diablo one make it so that the computer you're on is the server, so it just makes a loop, connects to you, and saves the game on your computer?
That's what I would think, so that it would just loop it back to yourself.
Yeah, but it would still disconnect you when EA went down.
Brooks
I just
says
love how-
EB Games has no PS2. Yeah, I know they haven't carried any PS2 games for quite a while.
And they got rid of Game Boy, GameCube.
I bought a shit ton when they were clearing them out. That's where I got most of my PS2. I'd say a good half of my PS2 collections from their clearance sales.
Well, see, that's funny. My, well, here it's GameStop, same damn store.
Yeah.
They still carry PS2 games and GameCube games. There's actually still a rack.
That's because your place is probably highly trafficked on those
bigger
systems.
Probably,
That's the thing
yeah.
is all my I talked to the manager at GameStop. They took all the PS2 games and sent them to one place in LA because that's where most people buy PS2 and GameCube games. So.
Oh, Manic says they don't want people to actually own the games. Yeah, exactly. They want you to have to keep rebuying the same games over and over again. Renting it. It's like
What's actually kinda
DivX.
funny
like not DivX the video codec, but DivX the competitor to DVD when it first came out. Where you literally you'd buy the movie and then you'd have to pay a rental fee every time you watched it. Even though you'd own the movie physically in your house, anytime you watched it, you'd have to pay to watch it.
That was fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard when I heard about that. I was like, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, no, oh, exactly. It's like, how can anybody think this is gonna work? Like, why is this even happening?
It didn't work 10 years ago. What makes you think it's going to work now? Do you think things have changed or something?
I know.
Do you think people are suddenly retarded? I mean,
it's exactly the same thing. So
yep.
It's something I always like to bring up. It's a line from Lewis Black. He goes, "It's like they think we all fell asleep on a nuclear reactor and our brains had melted, and we're nothing more than meat with eyes."
That's because in their eyes, you don't own the game; you just have a license to play it. That's what AC said, and that's pretty much their mentality. Yes,
it's bullshit.
But we're gonna take it into our own hands, and
I don't give a shit.
We're going to make it to where we own it.
Oh, trust me, when that hack comes out for SimCity, I'm gonna download the crap out of SimCity and play it and tell you F you to EA. I don't care. I said it on cam. Suck it. I don't care.
Until you stop doing this bullshit, I'll just keep downloading your games.
That's right.
Like
I
a
used
lot
to
of
play Battlefield games, and now I don't.
Now, this has been an ongoing problem with EA and their just excessive DRM in their games, and just game crippling copy protection. It's like, okay, I bought the game. Why can't I play the game I just paid you $60 for? And they wonder why people go and download, it's like spend all this time dealing with the fucking DRM and working through that and just trying to get the damn thing to work. Or, okay, I bought the game, I'm going to go download the cracked version now just so I can play the fucking thing.
That's what actually fucking happened to me.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
I bought like an expansion for Sims 2 or something like that because it was on a really good sale on Origin
fuck Origin, God.
And it wouldn't let me it let me download it and it would not let me install the fucking thing. I'm like,
welcome to EA. Thanks for the money.
Yeah.
So I literally went through all this shit, calling them up and all that, and what it all came down to is that I had to fucking go download the cracked version, and then it eventually showed up in Origin when I got it working. So that's great, but.
Oh, what do you got there, Cass?
I'll tell you what my biggest beef with EA is.
You've just been waiting to say that.
The last half a minute.
Did you grill a steak on your Foreman grill?
Yes, I grilled it just for that pun because I knew we'd start talking about EA now.
No, I'm asking.
No, I did.
Okay. Lazy bastard didn't want to grill in a fucking or cook it in a pan. Shit. Bacon.
What's the difference between in a pan and in a Foreman? They're both pans.
Levels.
All right, now I'm hungry. I'm gonna go make burgers.
Alex, when are we doing pizza?
Carry on, guys.
When you want to do pizza?
I'm hungry.
So
this is the ultimate of laziness right here. It's skin slip and they're in the same house. And they're still talking over
Why
the internet.
Why the fuck would I get up and walk over when I can just say, hey, when are we doing pizza? Jesus.
We'll turn on the oven and we'll eat pizza in half an hour.
In relation
to... 400 degrees, right?
I believe so. You have to check the pizza.
All right.
400 degrees was the Red Baron one.
In relation
take out the pizza pan from the oven if it's in there.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
All right, go Stout, go.
In relation to what we're talking about...
Now I want to keep talking over him now.
You asshole. In relation to what we've been talking
So anyway,
about...
I'm going to tell you this long, boring story about it.
Oh my god. I thought it was interesting.
Really?
When all this SimCity stuff started happening, literally all I got all these views coming in on my EA Origin review entitled "What a Load of Balls." So, I was like,
pretty much.
Awesome. Come on in. This is what I
speaking
thought
of-
like 2 years ago. Enjoy.
Speaking of The Sims being awesome and being fucked over by EA. Yes. I found this for like $3 and it was brand new. It was
Nice.
still in its shrink wrap. SimCity 3000 Unlimited.
Yeah. Yeah, my favorite story from EA to me was I bought Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition, which is like everything for the original Dragon Age. And I bought it. And the code to unlock all the DLC was expired. So there's like, I have 20 emails of me back and forth with the EA like customer service department.
Their
And
customer
I'm just going,
service is shit.
It is. So like I say it plainly, like, okay, the code for the DLC is expired, so I need a new one. And they're like, oh, sorry for this inconvenience. Blah 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 blah. Have you tried reinstalling? I'm like, no. The problem isn't the fact that the game doesn't work. The problem is the code that I bought on my new game doesn't work. And it was ridiculous. I saved them in my inbox just because it's ridiculous amount of back and forth.
I find this kind of funny.
I eventually got a free copy on Origin from them out of it, I guess, but I have it on Steam, so...
Yeah, I kind of had something similar to that with the Origins. I ended up getting I bought Dead Space 2. I think I bought it off Amazon, actually. And I synced it with, they told me I had to sync it with Origins, so I go, fine. I have to fucking install Origins. And of course, the first game I installed on Origins, I have a problem with it. It wouldn't launch. It wouldn't start. And so it would install, be all fine. I could check the settings, blah, 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 but the game just wouldn't start. It'd come up with a little icon on my taskbar, but that was it. So I contacted customer support, long-winded conversation, and at the end of it, they had sent me another copy of Dead Space 2, and it turned out it was the limited edition. So that's how I got the extra weapons and the foam finger.
Nice.
Did Sean's live just crash?
It rebuffered for me.
No, it literally started playing the video. There we go.
Yeah, see, it's.
Got the word.
I'm looking at the manual for SimCity 3000. I noticed that I've written on the back. And all it says is, call Cousin Vinny.
Call Cousin Vinny.
And if anybody's ever played SimCity 3000, you know how hilarious that is.
Alright. Oven's preheating.
Cool.
425, not 400 for those.
Yeah,
Did you check both of them?
Yep.
Okay, then.
Both the same. Hi, I'm not retarded.
You'd be surprised, people. It's like they check one, they assume the other one is just the same temperature.
I'm the overcautious guy here.
Doesn't matter. Still gonna get burnt.
Actually, sometimes yes. It's really quite sad.
You were telling me about that. What the fuck? We took it out early.
Yeah, we took it out early. It's the same temperature.
More burnt than the one before, the day before that.
Yeah,
It's
what the
ridiculous.
fuck happened?
Oh, so I also found it in. I used DOSBox and got a version of this working. And I actually played a little bit of Satan.
Satan, yes.
I
It's
remember
called Satan, right?
No, it's Satan.
Is it actually Satan?
Satan.
No. In game, don't they say Satan or is it?
Oh no,
is
they
that-
say Satan.
Oh, okay.
It's all about fighting in through the depths of hell. You can see Satan in the background, right there. And it's a platformer, and it's a sort of interesting platformer. It kind of reminds me of a bit of Lester the Unlikely meets Rygar.
Less likely, God.
it's weird to say the least.
Ah, shit.
It's definitely. I paid $1 for it, and again, brand new. But yeah, if you ever run across it at a thrift store and you have something to play it on, like an emulator or something like that, like DOSBox, definitely check it out. It's a great little platformer, but it's odd. It's from this company called Microdaft, and I cannot find a damn thing about that company. May have been their only game.
Maybe in a bootleg of some other system, too.
No, it's an official. I can find out that Microdaft was an official company back in 93, sorry, when this came out. I mean, back also in 1993, these are some seriously high specs. IBM's PC, 486 requires 640K of memory.
Ooh.
VGA support and a CD-ROM drive in 1993.
I had all that in 1993, but then again, my dad was insane with the technology stuff.
Yeah, so it's like insane specs for that time frame. For a 2D platformer, no less. But yeah, I have a shelf. You didn't already notice. I was sitting over here next to all my Pepsi cans. It's just a rack of old PC games. These are the games I've just kept, or I started recently collecting for nostalgic sake.
Alright.
So, I mean, I do have some pretty old gems here.
Gems. Oh, you're being serious.
I mean, yeah, like seriously, like the actual DOS CD-ROM version of Dragon's Lair. There's a old gem for you.
I have that in storage.
This version? The DOS?
Yeah. I had it back in the day, dude. Yeah.
Nice. So you know how hilariously difficult it was to get that game to actually work.
Yeah. I don't think I ever got it to work for like years, in fact. Because I didn't know as much as I do now.
Several fake updates and boot disks later, we did actually eventually get it working.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
gonna install this Uncharted 2 stuff.
I've actually met people who only have ever heard of the PlayStation version of this. But see, and that was the other way around. I had never heard of the PlayStation version. And they had only seen the PlayStation version, and that was Roll Cage.
Oh, Roll Cage! That game was so much fun.
This was the game that the reason why I started getting voodoo cards back in the day.
I remember that. God, old days.
For 3D Accelerator, yes, by Psygnosis.
Yep.
I realized that many years later.
Didn't they do Descent? Or
they did.
No. Yeah, Descent. Oh, it was amazing. That's one of my favorite old school games. Descent.
Yeah, the case is.
Hello, Buck.
Jesus fucking Christ!
His door is open because he's smoking.
I was gonna say,
but
and the bus is currently parking in his living room.
2 gigs, Jesus. Download a 2 gig motion comic for Uncharted 2. Or installing, I should say. It's gonna take a while.
Oh yeah, there it is. I didn't know I had it up here. You'll like this one. Featuring these 2 games. I don't have
4
the
Days
second
Raptor.
one. Featuring the most annoying yet hilarious live-action in-game host. We have the Mega Race series.
I've never heard of that before.
Never played Mega Race with Lance Boyle? Oh my god.
Did you ever play... Fuck, there's a sky racing game with all these crazy airplanes, and I can't remember what it's called. Loopy Race, I think?
Skinslip.
Yeah.
I think I just found the Mega Torrent for PlayStation 1.
Oh no, give me a link.
It's 371 gig. I don't think any of our hard drives can full download that.
I can do that. Yeah.
I
have 2 hard drives that can do that.
Nice.
Yeah, apparently they do, giant guy.
I'll have to download it to a
Buses
different...
have jet engines.
Yeah, it's on Kick-Ass Torrents.
Drop me a link in the chat. I'll check it out. I'm probably just gonna go and download the best stuff and get rid of like shit that I don't care about.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm going for everything that I need, and then forgetting like Barbie racing game that
Yeah.
that exists.
But you need to get Frogger and Frogger 2. Those are really good games.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, for the ease of use, I'm gonna drop it in the Sean's stream if that's okay.
You can't do links there.
Fine. Got to re-find it on the other computer.
Oh, you can just send it to me on Facebook or Google Plus.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking email it to you.
That works.
That works 1,000 times better.
See, nowadays I'm all cynical about the Call of Duty series being, just another crappy Twitch shooter. And I really should stop saying that because I've always been a fan of Twitch shooters.
Some of them not so good. Quake 2 is, I don't think, the best of the Quake series. Quake 1 and 3 myself.
Oh, I found Quake 2 fun.
Yeah. Unreal Tournament, though, every single one of them has been gold. And good.
Gold. Which brings me to my other point. Do not buy Unreal Gold on Steam. It is not Unreal Gold.
What is it then?
It's just Unreal Tournament.
Oh, the difference.
Well, the difference is you don't get the mission pack. That's what made it Unreal Gold.
It's not just built in?
No.
Huh.
You do not get the Scarred Empire pack, which has 17 added single-player missions and new enemies. And 7 deathmatch levels and new weapons and monsters. You do not get it on Steam.
Mega Race was for the Sega CD? Holy crap.
Yes, there was a version for the Sega CD, which is identical to the PC version, just not as highly detailed.
Yeah.
It still plays exactly the same.
I'll have to get that for my emulator since I don't have my Sega
so
CD
you two
anymore.
can enjoy the hilarity that is Lance Boyle. Oh, God. Nowadays, he'll give you a fucking headache and he'll make you want to put your fist through the screen. But back in the
There's 3
early
Mega
90s,
Races. Okay.
he was fucking hilarious.
Racing video games, sure. That'll be And Mega Race 3 is on PlayStation 2 in Europe.
Of course.
Mega Race 3, yeah.
Mega Race 3 is a big departure from the first 2. Because the first one was you pretty much controlled a car that just went back and forth. And it was a pre-rendered digital track that just went no matter what you were doing.
Huh.
And it was kind of hard to explain. It's just one of those... You remember those games in the arcade on Laserdisc? The ones where you flew like a jet and it was a live video just playing?
No. I never played any of those. I think I know what you're talking about, though.
Think of it like Dragon's Lair with cars.
I
Like
really want to get the Dragon's Lair for the Wii, actually.
The trilogy for the Wii
is
pretty badass.
With space.
Yeah, it comes with Space Ace.
Space Ace? Yeah, there we go.
Because what's cool about it is you can actually choose between the home version, which was I believe the master they took was the Laserdisc master. And then there's the original arcade Laserdisc.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose between them.
That's cool.
Then you had they had all the difficulty modes.
I'm looking for the 20 pages on Wikipedia for racing games to try to find the racing game I'm thinking about with the crazy airplanes and shit.
You're thinking about Cyberspeed?
It's not futuristic, I don't think.
Cyberspeed is.
Yeah, no, the game I'm...
the game isn't. Okay.
Let me double check yours just in case.
It's where it's crazy ships and they hang like on a wire, and they kind of go around the track on their own. You gotta like dodge other vehicles and shit.
I don't have buns, but I do have Italian bread.
But I do have buns of steel.
And I don't have ketchup, but I do have barbecue sauce.
Balls.
It was not Cyberspeed.
Balls
Not
of
Cyberspeed.
steel.
No.
I've got balls of steel.
It's just gonna take some time.
Fuck, now I want to play Roll Cage again.
Roll Cage is so good.
Roll Cage is full of epic.
Frank says, I wish every DVD and Blu-ray came with a Mimi poster. Who's Mimi? And why do you want so many posters of her?
That's confusing. I don't even know.
Can you believe this, Sean?
That would be
Skinslip
cool.
has never experienced Lance Boyle from the Mega Race games.
Really?
Oh, another jet bus about to go through your living room.
Yeah, what is with these screaming engine buses? Seriously.
I don't know.
A giant guy was wondering if all buses were jet-powered in Canada.
Apparently they are now.
My favorite racing game was Rocket Jockey.
Rocket Jockey.
Yes, where you rode around in these steam-powered rockets through a freaking...
Yes, I know, Frank.
course.
I was just joking. It's okay. I understand.
Yes, Frank, that was the joke.
Some people just don't get the joke.
What joke was that? I was
Your
paying
mom.
attention.
Oh,
My mom?
shit.
I think my mom can beat the shit out of you, though.
I doubt that, actually. I think your mom's one of the people I can actually win in a fight. Sorry.
That sounds like a challenge. Isn't your mom in the other room, Alex? Bring her in.
She wanted to be on this feed, so let's get her in
It's
this.
like, hey, Mom.
she's in a room, that much I know. No one's out in the living room anymore.
Here's a Panasonic 3DO.
When the live stream becomes Friday night fight night.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh, this is cool. It's an original FC1 3DO with two controllers, all the hookups in its original box, and it comes with
Yeah, I got the original box from
12 games, and it's $130.
Wow, that's a good deal.
And all the games are boxed.
That's a really good deal.
Like I said, the games are Road Rash, Need for Speed. It's got Foes of Ali, Panzer General.
The Road Rash for that one is really good.
Yeah. It's got PO'd.
That's one I was meant to get, but I never got around to it.
Space Hulk.
Oh, Space Hulk is glorious.
Yeah, Space Hulk is awesome. It's based on Warhammer 40,000.
Specifically, the
That's
board
what I
game
thought
Space
the guy
Hulk.
looked like on the front cover.
Yeah.
Space Marines versus
He
Terranids.
looked like a Space Marine. I'm like, is that a Space Marine? Way of the Warrior.
Way of the
has a-
Warrior.
Way of
has
the
a
Warrior is a
skull.
full motion video one, I think.
Yeah, and it's also got Captain Quasar.
Okay.
What, no Captain Caveman? What the hell? No.
No, and it also comes with the two sample discs. The one with Gex on it.
Oh. Just a demo or a full game?
I don't know, I can't really tell.
Hmm.
They're just in diamond cases. One says sample CD and the other one has sample this, and it's Gex standing there. But yeah, it's a full-blown, it looks in great shape too, and it comes in the original box.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3DO for $135.
You say it's an FC10 or 1?
It's an FC1.
Nice. That's what I've got.
Yeah. Those are on my systems to get. Two are is a 3DO and a
It's a good
Saturn.
deal. $130 for all that is definitely a good deal.
Yeah.
Especially with all the boxes.
Boxes are the hardest thing to find for those things.
It's on Amazon. No
I have the
less.
boxes for most of my 3DO stuff. Even the controllers.
Wow.
See how much are the Saturns going for?
I also have the 3DO.
Wow.
I have the 3DO mouse.
No.
Yep. And the there's like a cheats disc. It's like a Game Genie of codes and stuff.
That's cool. Alex has the mouse for the Genesis, which I've never actually seen in person.
Yeah, with the Sonic Paint game that came with it.
Nice.
Yep.
See, I've got the mouse for the 3DO, but I've never found a game that uses it. But I've got it.
I see it at my local half-price books all the time. I just never have, or can never justify buying it. Is the Sega Menacer?
Oh, the Menacer.
I remember that.
I love the Menacer. It just looks so cool.
But it's
wanna
just
get
like
one and
I don't
mount it on
have
my
a
wall.
tube TV to play it on anymore.
Oh yeah.
And
I thought you did.
I still do. It's not hooked up. It's sitting in the middle of my room.
Apparently, there's a film you can buy that it's like a non-glare film or whatever that apparently makes it so you can play. It's used for keeping the glare out from, like, say, direct sunlight. It's kind of like a screen protector for your phone.
Mm-hmm.
So, and apparently it makes it so you can use the light guns again. Film you can buy.
Weird.
Yeah. I'd like
If
to.
you can find me more information about this,
I will find more information about this when I remember to look up for the information.
yes,
I'm
because
looking
I
for this
have
racing games right now.
Do I think
I
Blu-ray
have 3
3D will come
consoles
and
with
go?
light gun.
Frank's asking, do you think Blu-ray 3D will come and go? No, I think it is exactly what it was always intended to be, a niche format, and I think it will
agree.
continue to be a niche format. If anything, it's just going to upgrade to 4K when 4K comes out. But it's not going to go away.
I'm not happy about.
3D in the home is here to stay. It's not going away. It's not a gimmick. It's not a fad. It's here to stay.
Some of us want it to be a gimmick and a fad.
Yeah, but the fact is it's not.
I know.
The studios and the tech companies have way too much invested in it. They will not allow it to die.
Favorite game trailer? Kara. The timing for a game that's ever going to come out.
Well, Frank says when people see a movie in 3D, they think that it pops out of the screen, not so much after you use it. Oh, wait a minute, I jumped. Not so much as like looking it through a window. It depends what it is. Certain ones do pop out of the screen. Others are more about just giving it more depth. No two 3D movies are the same. I mean, they all have different purposes.
Hugo is amazing in 3D.
Yeah.
Amazing. I saw it in the theater in 3D. And
What happened to Beta? Beta died. It was a format that could not compete. VHS annihilated it. And the simple reason why, don't say it's because of the porn industry. That's not the whole reason.
That was a big part.
It was yes and no. But the main reason was because JVC, who owned VHS, licensed the technology out to whoever wanted it. Sony was the sole manufacturer of Beta. So it was basically a monopoly. They could charge whatever they wanted. They tended to charge like way higher than VHS prices. So VHS, you had all these companies producing VHS machines, driving the prices down because of the competition. It was better for the consumer. You could fit a little bit more on the tapes. The quality wasn't as good, but that didn't matter. It was affordable. It was accessible. So VHS won. And
Also, it's a driving factor.
yeah.
Which I find ironic is the opposite tactic they used with Blu-ray, which inevitably won them.
That's because they learned.
Later. They learned from their mistake.
Yeah.
They licensed the technology for Blu-ray out, and that's why we have Blu-ray
Yeah.
today.
And this is why it always pissed me off when people saying, "Oh, Sony's just doing the VHS versus Beta thing over again with HD DVD." And I'm like, "No, actually, this isn't even remotely the same thing. You fucking idiots. Learn some history."
Yes.
They see a
Prometheus-
format war and they
Prometheus
say
3D.
they see a format war and they think, "Oh, VHS is for Beta. It's exactly the same thing." It's like, no, it's not.
How long are these endurance races?
Yeah, I'm looking on here. It looks like a fully working Sega Saturn. No games, but I can get it just with everything with it for about $50.
Oh my god. One of these days, you gotta do these Le Mans 24-hour race. Good lord.
The Italiano bread was on sale recently at Save on Food, so I bought 4 loaves of it.
Holy shit, dude.
It's good, but
Insane.
But no, not at all. I eat a lot of bread, so does Rosie. She has, sandwiches every day.
Italian bread is surprisingly good as a PB&J sandwich.
Hell yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It's good for everything. Like, it's great to toast. It's good to make sandwiches with. It's just really good bread.
Another bread that's good to make at least peanut butter sandwiches is sourdough.
That's my favorite bread, actually.
I actually like to
sourdough.
toast. I like to toast sourdough and then put peanut butter on it.
Yep.
Sourdough I've found makes great peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, sourdough and Italian. But if you're going really cheap and you can't even afford Wonder Bread, you can always go for our perfect alternative to Wonder Bread, which is potato bread.
Ah.
It smells like farts, tastes pretty good.
I think
I love
I've had
potato bread.
potato bread before. I don't recall.
It's
If you leave it
very
too long,
soft.
it ferments.
It does.
It smells like vodka.
It does. It does get a hefty over.
Old bread.
Have we seen Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog with Rosie? Not yet, actually. It's one of many that we still have to get around to. But it's there in my Sonic collection. We'll get to it eventually.
Raptor says peanut butter and marshmallow fluff. Try it.
Dallin,
You'll love it.
smell.
Smell my bread.
Brooks Raditz, keeping right up with the conversation topic, says a brutal hit from behind on a player in the Swiss Hockey League that left the player paralyzed. Because that completely relates to every single topic we were discussing.
Can we kick this idiot from the chat, please? For the love of fuck. I'm not even drunk and he's pissing me off.
I am drunk and he's really making me rage. Oh, I'm not driving this shit.
Next he's gonna post about Prince Edward Island raising the gas tax.
What?
Has he just gone completely mental or something? I mean, has he just...
Read the text chat of Google Plus for your answer. Jesus Christ.
Oh, $10. Okay. Sorry, Samurai 2008 just sent me some info on Dead Space 3 Awakened, the DLC game coming out. Says just got the release date info on it. It's coming out next Tuesday. I knew that part. For PC, PS3, and Xbox 360, it is priced at $9.99 or 800 Microsoft points. Hope this helps you in the information area of when it comes out. Also found out they are bringing the pack back on it. You also get to carry all your saved items and information over to it. Fucking A. So hope that helps you out. Regards. Awesome.
Jesus.
Good.
This literally is. Alex, this literally is every PS1 game.
Yeah, I told you. There's
Oh
like
my
I found
God.
like one game missing. I'm going through it.
Would you
and
find like a
only
torrent
slip
or
it.
something?
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
Maybe not.
I had to rewatch the video when I was talking about it
No,
10 minutes ago.
I just found an index of information about the games. Yes.
Oh, my buddy Steve on the internet is lending me his RPG collection.
His entire collection.
Excellent.
Sending it in a
Hey,
big
for free,
box.
Steve.
Yeah, good old
It's
Steve.
371 gigs.
Yes.
How much?
371 gigs.
Jeez Louise. Well, that was a huge library.
Yes,
That's
it's a
crazy.
very large amount of stuff Steve is lending me.
Yes. Wow, that's very good of Steve. We all need friends
is my
like
friend.
Steve.
He lent me lots of new release films that I was able to watch finally and decide
Hey,
what I
off
was
of the
going to buy.
hey, Skin, off of the collection, I have 48.2 gigs of stuff, and that's just RPGs and random
Wow.
stuff that I see, just like going through the list.
I'm right now. Steve is lending me 112 gigs of Top Gear.
Damn.
So
Steve's
Nice.
a very generous
it may
man.
be
Steve is-
everything Top Gear has ever
Steve is
released.
tops.
Steve is tops.
I still have
Dallin
700 gigs
says-
free on my. on my
Dallin
server.
says, in related news, elk dicks and fuck ass. To which Brooks Raditz replies, do you like
love
the
you,
Dance
Dallin.
Moms TV show?
Never seen it, never
Sound-
planned.
No, I've never even
Sounds
heard
like
of
a
it, so
Spam
no.
bot.
What?
Oh my god. Oh god. Just my brain can't handle it. I'm sorry.
My butt itches.
My
And other
butt
stories you should tell your
itches.
children.
In other news, I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11.
I'm actually not wearing pants.
Yeah, I got my pants off a little bit ago.
Too much fun.
It's like, I'm not wearing pants.
I'm not wearing pants. And I just walked into the corner of my desk. Oh my god.
I hate when that happens. Alright.
That was some good burgers. I guess when I make meaty pasta tomorrow, it'll be with canned chicken cubes. Excellent. Hey, don't be knocking the canned chicken cubes. Well, they're not really cubes. They're chunks, but, you know, whatever.
Alright, guys. I'm going to post you
Whoa,
something
jeez,
in
I
the-
almost flipped my whole computer desk.
There's the answer to your question,
bad.
Justin. I posted it in the text chat.
You'll see that on the live stream in a few seconds, I think.
The PS1 Oddworld.
It's like, whoa.
Oddworld
So it
Abe's
starts-
Exodus is the best game I've ever played in my life.
Exodus.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Toon Man has something to contribute to our video game conversation. He says, since the beginning of the year, the UK pound has fallen by more than 6% against the US dollar. And in 5 months, the Japanese yen is down more than 20% against the greenback.
You can hear him pounding on his desk to the wall.
Surround sound.
I get it in my ears and in my torso from the vibrations of the wall.
Whoa, that's awesome. It's
The
like
vibration.
it's like Alex is in 3D for you. Awesome.
God damn it.
What the
It's so
happening
bad,
about?
but it's so funny. Alex, did you look at the link in the Google Hangout?
Oh,
chat?
No.
come on. Seriously?
The Raditz
Someone's
one? Or the...
No,
Maybe.
someone
It may be that one.
So someone is actually critiquing my mom's review of Inglorious Bastards. Seriously?
Sorry, that's amazing.
So he says, no offense, but your mom isn't a very good critic. She hates a movie and calls it one of the
Really?
worst she's ever seen because a lot of it is subtitled, some actor's accent, and another one's poor performance. Not very fair and objective, huh?
If you have to start a phrase with I don't mean to be rude or I'm not trying to offend you, you've already lost and just shut up.
Fuck it, I'm not even responding. I was gonna say, way to
I'll
take
respond.
everything way too seriously, but I was typing on the wrong keyboard, so never mind.
I'm gonna respond. 'cause
And
I
someone
like to do that.
asks, what the happening about? Well, you see, there's this site called IMDb that tells you all about movies. You might want to check it out.
There you go, Sean. I added to the conversation in the text.
Oh, God. Okay, so carrying on with another related... I think this relates to our use of the Google Chat soundboard. The perfect mustache is a mustache that can also function as a great coiffure. Check the website Moustaire for more amazing mustaches. That's fabulous.
Hooray for Google searching random articles.
Oh, and Toon Man contributes, Lava Beds National Monument is the site of the largest concentration of lava tube caves in North America. This should be called Friday Night Amazing Random Facts and News. You're just going onto Wikipedia and hitting random?
No.
I knew it!
Okay,
war,
alright.
Nuclear war is
So-
imminent.
My response to this person is, you are a piece of work. If you have to start a sentence with no offense or not to be rude, then don't. Keep it to yourself. In other nudes, you're an idiot.
In other nudes.
News. No, I just
Other nudes.
I just misspoke. Yeah.
If that was no offense or not to be rude, then don't. He said, if you have to start a sentence with no offense or not to be rude, then don't keep it to yourself.
I meant to put a comma in there. Don't, period. Keep yourself. Whatever.
Then don't keep it to yourself. Share it as much as possible.
I hate you.
Oh, Dallin. He goes,
That's actually a pretty cool fact, though, Garbage Gamer.
Which one?
but if you have 3 quarters, 4 dimes, and 4 pennies, you have $1.19. Also, you have the largest amount of money in coins without being able to make change for $1.
That's right, because actually if you had nickels, then you could still.
That's amazing.
Bullshit tastes just like it smells.
All right.
French.
Remove comment. Try again. And don't, period, keep it to
Yeah,
yourself.
but Raptor, the problem is, when he says trolls know no bounds, Sean, is that These are his friends being the trolls.
Well, that wasn't. That was just some viewer who took things way too seriously.
I just love that it's like, okay.
No, I meant us
seriously
posting
saying-
in the text chat.
Yeah.
Are you seriously saying your mom's critique is kind of bad? I mean, Skinsups, if you have to start your... I'm like, if you have to start your fucking sentence with your mom's critique, seriously?
And that was the whole point of it. I mean, you have to understand that's my mom's style of humor. Is like
She's 60 or something,
she
right?
even called it like old mama review or something like that.
I imagine she's 60-ish.
Indicating-
She has completely different tastes. I mean,
Indicating right off the bat, this is going to be old world, out of touch
Exactly.
with modern, culture mama review of this movie.
Oh my god.
And and that's exactly what it was. It was basically crotchety old woman type review, which is exactly what she meant it to be. And I loved it. I thought it was funny, and everybody else thought it was funny. And somehow U81 Twas still managed to find something negative to say about it. You're like backhandedly negative.
You're expecting open change? Well, I have good news. North Korea, they have no fucking chance
They
at
declared
doing
war on us.
anything to us or South Korea.
What?
See,
What's going
This is why I
on?
find it hilarious.
North
This is
Korea
why I find
declared
the
war
whole
on us?
Who did?
Yeah,
North Korea? Really?
this is why I find it fucking hilarious, though. Let me tell you.
It's like the second the UN
They have
sanction is
no
up, they declare
fucking
war on you.
chance.
Yeah.
They have no chance. The second the United States sees a fucking plane going over the border, bam, gone. Fuck off.
The best part is this. They actually try to launch anything. We'll shoot all of it down, and then we'll show up with big fucking guns and tell them to just die. And we'll just fucking kill them. That'll be the end of it.
We just show up and say, hey, stop it. Just stop it.
Your country.
It's like, that's enough already, okay? We're taking all your toys away. You can't play anymore.
Apparently, Raptor has something interesting to contribute. Apparently, yelling Freebird while in a plane over Germany is illegal.
Pretty much all of NATO would be like, no, just go away.
History declares war on everyone. Chance of victory thought to be.
It's like, isn't that cute? What a time to sign. Rob, it's always what a time to sign in around here. You should know that by now.
The first known contraceptive was crocodile dung used by Egyptians in 2000 BC.
You realize he left, so we can stop being jackasses to him.
Yay!
Giant guy
This is getting
says,
fun.
no chance, but huge fucking balls of communist steel.
Well, communists have always had bigger balls and brains. So.
Who left? What's going on?
Brooks left.
He left. Okay. How do you know?
Because he said in the chat, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Oh, good night, I'm going to bed. All right. Good night.
Because we were assholes to him, probably.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he would have picked up on that at all.
Concept of what we were doing.
True. I feel like an asshole. Though. See, this is the few times when my I feel like an asshole and like I shouldn't have done that. But at the same time, I'm drunk and I don't give a shit. Tomorrow I'll feel guilty tomorrow.
Alan has another interesting bit of awesomeness here. He goes, Kim Jong-un has told his troops to prepare for all-out war. Presumably that means putting on a tin helmet and sharpening a stick.
Well, I mean,
God.
really, they have no fucking chance.
And if an ICBM actually gets over here, I'll be in Texas by then. So.
They'll just
we still have a fucking, a base in South Korea. What do they think they're gonna do? Really?
Well, I'll tell you exactly what they're going to do. They're going to run up to the American troops, look them right in the eye, and go, smell. That was for you, Dallin, because we love you.
Wow.
And then run away giggling. Hee!
And then we'll pull the covers over their heads, right?
And then we will do what we always do. We will send the British people in to have them tell the world's funniest joke until they die.
And then the Americans will give them
we'll send
all
the French in
wedgies
first to get shot.
as they're running away.
We'll give them swirlies and wedgies as they.
There you go. Yeah. Say uncle. Say uncle.
Be like that really, really bossy kid in high school who dunks all the freshmen in the toilet.
Drop shitloads
Alex,
of foam fingers
the
that
oven's
say
probably
smell
heated.
instead of number 1 from drones all over their capital. Foam fingers that say smell. Oh, that's great. Roman Art says, "LOL, Giant. If you crease a fiver, talking about a £5 note in the United of K, crease a fiver right in the center of the Queen's eyes, so you have the Queen's mouth in the middle of the 2 folds. When you tilt the note up, she smiles, and when you tilt it down, she frowns. It's a great party trick and gets you lots of women's. It's never got me." But then he says, "It's never got me a woman's."
Apparently.
Frank asks, "What's this about war?" Did you just, like, nod off in the middle of that whole conversation? Were you taking the world's
war?
hugest dump and missed
War will
it
be
all?
over before it begins.
See, this is the future of war now. You can take a dump and miss it.
North Korea declares war. We
And
have
it's over.
guns, U.S.
Oh my god, that needs to be that picture.
We have a
Guys-
skin slip.
Guy sitting at the computer, and it says, reading an article, North Korea declares war, and it's gone.
What do you mean, why? Because North Korea is stupid. That's why. Because war is stupid.
Get war. North Korea
We're
declares
not gonna
war. We have
do
guns.
anything.
U.S., we have a
Until
skin
they do
slip.
something.
Yeah.
And when they do something, the thing is like when they do something, even if it was just us against them, we have so many fucking friends in the UN that it'll be like, yeah, you just fucked up.
Well,
Everybody's gonna be pointing their fucking guns at North Korea, like,
well, yeah.
What?
Well, we're still friends with Russia, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, there you go. The U.S., Russia, all of Britain.
I think even Japan might.
Yeah,
hop in
Japan.
there with their big robots.
Yeah, exactly.
Japan has no love for North Korea.
There you go.
No.
You know, even China would probably get in on that. They don't like the U.S. to begin with,
Yeah.
but I'm sure they'll get in on that.
Avengers line going, we have
I was
guns."
trying to say that, and you kept talking over me. Stop doing that.
What?
I was trying to read that, and you kept talking over me.
Well, you should talk louder.
I was yelling, and you just kept steamrolling over me. I'm gonna go smoke. I'm getting cranky. I'll be back.
You're easy to steamroll.
Alright,
You're just
so-
a wood chipper.
Because I was going to say, I typed in the chat, I got a jar of dirt.
I got a jar of dirt.
Because everyone in the chat was going, North
Oh my
Korea,
God,
we have
yes.
guns. The U.S., we have a skin slip. And I'm like, I've got a jar of dirt.
Yes.
I've got a jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt. Guess what's inside it?
And guess what's inside it? That's a dance in Second Life.
Oh no, is it really?
Yeah, the guy sits there and waves his arms up and down like this, and he goes, I got a jar of dirt.
Wow. Just wow.
Japan will power up their Gundam suits.
Pretty much, yeah. Whoa. Alison Daniel get married?
It's like you've seen Macross and you have played Red Alert 3. You know they have giant robots.
Oh, she's another cousin's buddy.
Down it goes. So the whole North Korea thing, Their total GDP is less than 5% of our military budget. Methinks they are fucked with no lube.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Was Cass alive? Did we lose Cass a long time ago?
Cass is taking a dump. Leave him alone, bro.
Well, I have to click on his video to see what he's doing because for some reason it's just a white box.
Oh, it's Google Hangouts. Freaking
Yeah,
out.
I know. Yeah, it's being gay.
Hey. It's alright, the back of my head's talking to people. So I may or may not be playing Gran Turismo 5.
I may or may not be playing a baseball game. It's okay.
I thought...
I thought you were gonna play with me, Stone.
Is that the show 2009 still?
2010.
Oh, whatever. Same thing. Still 3 years old.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah. Ichiro's still on the Mariners, by the way.
Oh, cool. There's actually an option on Facebook when you block an account for it. This person is annoying.
Really? Who did you block?
Twitch Reddits.
Was he a friend of yours?
No, I just saw your link and I was just going to block him to make sure he tries not to film.
Oh.
Why are you blocking him?
He sent me a friend request, and I said I don't know him I said no, and I don't know him outside of Facebook.
This person
Fine,
is
problem
annoying,
solved.
sending spam messages. Perfect! Or posting annoying things. This is perfect.
Okay.
Ronery. I'm so ronery.
I'm so wrong, so wrong, so wrong.
I just
and
did
said
that.
We are wrong. I know,
Yes.
that's why I did it more.
Yes, you steal my jokes. Do them ever so slightly better.
Drop the Bieber bomb on North Korea and let's order milkshakes. Nice. So, how was your epic dump, Cass?
Oh shit, didn't realize I was gonna hit it.
And Chris asked me with your mouth full of food.
It's actually just part of my phone.
How was your dump?
It went like this.
Always Coca-Cola.
It's like, it went like this. You kissed it?
It was delicious. Delicious.
Whereas Cass came back and we're all like, how was your massive dump, Cass? Whereas he had a mouthful of food when we asked him, because it's like, oh.
Just food all over the camera.
Whoa, that sounded cool. Was like
Oh my
two
God.
That was
Seriously, I've been playing with the sound thing and it goes, are you still there?
what?
I'm fucking with the buzzer here. I'm
Yeah. Hang on. Well, that was lame.
He was about to have a reel.
Well, I did, but it was probably didn't even pick up on mic. For shame.
Nope.
Son of a... You mother... or a piece of...
That was me shaving my head earlier.
You did it wrong.
Sean, you'll be happy to know that I named my DeLorean the Zernizer
Yay!
Yes, I'm here.
Well, I'm probably gonna get one of those soon too.
for Gran Turismo.
Awesome. Thank you. I am honored. Especially because it's a DeLorean.
And they made it go 200 miles an hour because it's awesome. What the hell's going on? Are we making music suddenly?
Apparently.
Yes,
Oh, the
we are.
Half-Life shirt. Yes. I have a Half-Life shirt. I still have not actually played Half-Life, but I have a Half-Life shirt.
Love that. I still have no idea what it is, but it's awesome.
But I like the shirt.
I was just watching the stream, and it was me bobbing my head as it went, eh. It's like,
Yeah.
So musical. That was like right in time with Cass's burps. I heard. Beep. Spotted. Yes, I'm still here. How does it not register that we're clicking a million things in the toolbox?
The toolbox is a not Google thing, it's a app installed on it.
Raptor Rivera says, imagine if Dead Space 3 glitched and country music would play non-stop.
I'd be like, well, it's better than the boss glitch.
Oh god, don't spoil it. They haven't seen that yet. Well, some people
Alright.
have. But those of you who haven't got there
It's not
yet.
really a spoiler. It's kind of like
Not
I wonder what
really.
they're talking about. They didn't explain what it was. So.
Yeah. There's some glitches, let's just say. Some of them are funny, some of them are annoying as fuck.
Yeah, Sonny, I got
And in this corner we have nobody.
what's up, glitches?
And in this corner,
What's up,
clever
glitches?
fuck.
Oh my god, it's a clever fuck. I lost my shit when I saw that. That was just...
That's like when he's in there, all the characters are glitching through the floor. He's like, get down with your glitch self.
What up, my glitches? It's horrible.
Or like the necro rave going in the corner.
For those who don't know what we're talking about the Glitch Gremlin episode of the Angry Video Game Nerd from a couple of years ago. Very, very funny episode.
One of his best.
Absolutely. I thought it was
Then
hilarious.
the Batman episode when he fights the Joker. I don't know why. Just so funny.
One of my least favorite episodes is actually the one he probably put the most work into, ironically. The Bugs Bunny
Crazy Castle.
Crazy Castle review.
Oh, where,
Yeah, I thought it was okay, but yeah,
Where
I
he-
can see why you didn't like it.
where he shits on Bugs Bunny's face.
Yeah.
No, where Bugs Bunny shits on his face.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I love
The
that
revenge
fucking
episode.
game.
Oh, the revenge episode. Okay, I was gonna
The
say
first game is fine, Stout.
The first episode.
the first episode was great.
Yes.
I think the AVGN movie is gonna be awesome.
I
Cannot
can't
wait.
for it.
It looks fantastic from the.
I was actually. It was
trailer.
short, but I was actually kind of surprised how well the Happy Video Game Nerd movie was.
Yeah,
So if you want something to tie you over, go check that one out.
I thought it was Happy Console Gamer.
Yeah, the Happy Console. What did I say? I don't-
You said Happy Video Game Nerd.
no, yeah, not the guy from Alaska, no, the Canadian.
Okay.
Which is so much different. Come on.
The Happy
Oh,
Console
yeah.
Gamers
Okay.
with Rob Man.
Awesome. No idea. Never really watched his videos much.
I don't know. I'm just waiting for my pizza to cook.
Yay, pizza. I miss pizza.
He's a Canadian who's a mega Sega fanboy.
I see.
Mega Sega fanboy.
Mega Sega.
Mega
Mega
Sega.
Sega.
Mega Drive Sega fanboy. Mega Sega.
Mega Drive. Whatever. Stupid
I have-
name. It's Genesis.
I have love for all of the gaming nerd videos out there, except for
Really? I had no idea.
and everyone hates this ass fuck, and I'm glad he's died off the way the dodo.
Irate gamer.
Yep.
Good. Is he finally gone? Is he finally
Yeah,
left?
he's been gone for quite a while.
Good.
It's because no one liked him. That's why.
Irate fucknut.
He was an ass.
Retard gamer. Yeah.